हेलो चैट सॉरी गाइस आई एम लेट क्योंकि मैच चालू हो चुकी है और मैं बहुत ज्यादा लेट हूँ। तो आई होप तुम भी थोड़ा समझ लोगे। बाकी अरे ये कहाँ से आया? तो इसको करता हूँ। तो हाँ मैच चालू हो चुका है फिलहाल तक तो। लेट्स सी हाउ कैसा क्या आता है मैच। तुम लोग किसको सपोर्ट कर रहे हो बता दो चैट में। तुम फुटबॉल चल लेके था। If yeah and Naj. Let's see. ठीक है रेडी हो चैट हो गया। लेट्स गो चैट। अभी मैच चालू करते हैं। अच्छा आप भी हमारे स्क्रीन से बना दो। टू स्टार्टेड फोर बोलो फोर।
Each time and try to prove to everyone that I am that guy and I can play as good as I can.
He's kind of like playing a lot, learning a lot, and kind of like trying to share it too.
He's not a player who
हाँ लाइव क्या
Fun and running around.
I'm so unbelievably excited to play on the biggest stage, especially here in Paris. I just can't wait.
It's a nice ball from Starso. I don't know if he has time for this one though, Kev. It's going to be very close. Oh, that is unbelievable. Also,
You got to hear from the young studs, the next generation of Valorant stars, but Timatino continues to lead the line here in the Grand Finals as 100 Thieves are up 1-0 over the reigning world champions, NRG, in the chase to write their name in EWC history.
Yeah, and we're about to jump into Sunset, the second map.
Almost like a movie. One team comes back and they didn't really invest too.
Finish Francis with the final blow and Nongshim 2-0.
T'es chaud.
Tishu.
Be testing your on
How good my act.
and we have not seen their sunset since that moment. And it's kind of a surprise here, seeing how they're going to play into it. Granted, yes, this is 100 Thieves pick. Why not pick it when you just absolutely slammed yesterday and turned that pocket pick into yours, making sure it turns into your map? Really well done by 100 Thieves, but I think it's a little bit of a worry when all your video is online.
Individually, when we think about NRG, a couple of players just not stepping up there until later on in that map on Breeze, hoping that they can start going off right away. Yeah.
Like, of course, we've had a little bit of a break. There's some chats that are had. I like to see Mitch smiling and whatnot, but we're seeing what we're seeing, right?
Yeah, it's a little rough, especially when you're thinking of a player like Kiko who didn't have a good performance that last game. How he's going to mentally jump back into this one and make sure he's on top, because again, that's your duelist. If it's not Mata, it's Kiko. and he needs to step it up, get those opening picks to open up the rounds.
And for all of the times that these 100 Thieves has already gone up against NRG, it looks like they learned a lot. So for NRG, we suspected and we were right. This approach of putting Ethan again on that Neon is going to be repeated. Mara on that Phoenix. I still have PTSD from yesterday. I need Mara to warm up very quickly to this.
Yeah, 100 Thieves keeping that same comp, but NRG definitely pulling our sights towards that comp. Kiko on Chamber, though, he's been playing really well. He played it a lot in the group stages of EWC, and that was actually one of his highest ACS agents that he picked. So it's really nice to see him back on that. Maybe might enable him a little bit more than the Jet, but you're absolutely right. Mata on that Phoenix really has to step up. And Ethan, I mean, his movement's been good, but not really the fragging power that they need.
Yeah, I mean, Sunset is going to be unexplored for the side of 100 Thieves. Not a lot that they can prepare. Yes, they can anticipate that this is the archetype that NRG is wanting to follow. With them starting on the attack with that double duelist, maybe that gives them back a little bit of that momentum and, you know, puts a little bit of fate in their hands.
Yeah, I think they've also picked that attack side to start as well, because this is a 100 Thieves map pick. So they're definitely trying to start things at their own pace, make them play to the way that they want to play, forcing 100 Thieves to understand the tempo that NRG is trying to pull out.
Vora coming off the last map there for 100 Thieves with the hot hand, and 100 Thieves getting first blood in this best of 5. But NRG, they always look even-keeled throughout. Despite us looking at them and seeing that they're stressed, they always find a way to manage and work through the adversity. Now, in these championship rounds, will they be able to continue to do so? Let's find out as we go into map number 2 with Paper Thin and Achilleos.
NRG looking to try to even the score line here as we go into the map pick of 100 Thieves Sunset to see whether or not this is going to be a 2-0 start, or if they can make this a 1-1, extend this series and guarantee us at least 4 maps of action. Left wanting after that breeze, NRG just not able to find their footing at any twist or turn. They need to do so from the outset here. Kiko back over onto the chamber. We've seen what he can do with this. Absolutely deadly. And also do have to give Ethan, you know, some flowers as well. This Neon has been very steadily improved.
Yeah, he's getting better as time goes on. This is the real danger man, though. Looking for that camera, gonna find it. He has the rendezvous in range there, so he can bail out if need be. Timatino going on a little bit of a fact-finding mission. We'll find some leaning in towards the A cubby, and shot and attempt from Kiko. Does take a little bit of damage himself. Not going to be able to find value early. He's going to clear the door here. Asuna, ooh, he went for it, but at least still has the hot hands to heal.
Push back up towards full. We'll find a little bit of damage, but it's a clean shot from Timatino to take down Ethan. But there's a lot more around that corner ready to come his way. Just gives up that space for now, backpedaling. Now swinging, looking for a little bit more. We'll take Scuba down to 6, but cannot confirm the kill. It's going to be Brock to trade it out.
30 seconds left.
Do a 4v4. Rendezvous taken. Flash connecting. Awesome. Stands behind the box to re-swing out. Mata has him dead. Hot hands not quite going where he wanted, though. It's Vora. Quick little re-peek. Finds Scuba. Brock now dead. Vora cleans up Mata, and it's just Kiko with 8. A 1v3 with no time to do anything at all. Swap to the frenzy, a kill to be found, but this round is over. Once again, it's 100 Thieves.
And it's Vora, who has been unreal today. The 2 young players, maybe the ones you had some questions about, their first big international grand finals. How are they going to perform? It's been aces. And again, the Sova, so steady. And, you know, this is a map that 100 Thieves looked really sharp on against Nongshim the first time they debuted it. A great defender side. They went 6-1 to close out the map. Decent relay. Bolton, a good shot from Timatino.
Kiko dead, gonna be looking for more. It's just a meat grinder. 2 players burnt to a crisp.
Spike down A.
Skewered and set over the flames.
Go, go, go. I got Spike.
And Ethan now just at 7 health. Trying to see if he can find any damage whatsoever.
think this will be pretty tough. Cryo should have a pretty good approach potentially. Ethan just got a spot on him there. So now you just send him into the duo. And all you need is one stray bullet to connect with one of those Spectres, and it should be round over.
And there it is. Spectres to be carried over. And 100 Thieves once again off to a strong start on this map.
I had some big questions about this Sunset, obviously, for NRG. You know, what was the comp going to look like? We haven't seen this map since the Grand Finals of Paris last year when they bested Fnatic on it. I think it's kind of a Haven-ish approach for them. Similar comp to what they run there, and so far hasn't looked super comfy, but it, you know, again, this is going to be 100 Thieves side of the map, you would suspect. This defender side should be pretty powerful. Latino not going to stick around, and Scuba actually going to claim Bang.
Good way to start it off. The Omen down, but a tag there on a Scuba as well. And the headshot to Ethan. Neon on Neon violence once again coming through. Timotino is looking to assert dominance.
That's a tough ask for anybody to go up against Timotino. He's been so reliable. Even when he's not fragging out, he's doing good things for the team. Go. Able to clear here. Seas goes long. Cryo's just going to try to hold. Oh my god.
Nice. Shock Dart finds the finisher. He just had the 10 health. Lana will be able to peel back 1 kill as Cryo gets taken down. Asuna trying to go in on the timing. Timotino just trying to fish for a wallbang shot. He's down to 50. Here at Alley, going to be attacked. The scope in the second to connect. Mora able to deny bottom that ultimate. They cannot win that round, but critically, they do a lot of damage and they get the run it back away from NRG. It's still overall a very good bonus for 100 Thieves.
Yeah, you're feeling really good about that one as 100 Thieves. Hitting some nice shots, big smiles across the board. Mata able to clear out Cryo. He's under pressure there from Kiko. Mata having a pretty nice round. Brock, that sturdy pair of hands. Oh.
It's an exhale.
NRG, let's
Thought
go.
maybe he was going to have something, but
नहीं बस 100 मैं किसी को सपोर्ट नहीं कर रहा मैं ओवरऑल गेम प्ले करता हूं कि मेरे को कुछ सीखने मिले इससे फिर मैं अपने लॉबी से ऊपर चले जाऊं
wants to be in a place to deny and execute if it comes through.
ऊपर चढ़ने के बाद
into their own Phoenix.
Ball into the corner, Prowler to check right side. Nothing going to be spotted yet. Cam now toggled. And there's a big reveal. Just trying to clear the angles to be able to get the shots through. Also going to be snapped back, but not before he takes down Ethan. Scuba again, dead to a shot dart. Second round in a row for that to happen. Don't see that every day. 100 Thieves, once again, holding back NRG. As this time, it's a flawless to maintain the lead.
And even though there's some good awareness of where that run it back is going to be coming from by NRG. In fact, they hit Asuna with a paranoia, almost connect a seize onto him too on the backside to try to slow it down. Doesn't really matter too much because he still had a little bit left on the clock to push that corner. Timotino just going to be holding that angle. And eventually able to settle the spray there is Asuna. And NRG fans starting to get worried. They came back after getting blown out by BBL on the first map the other day. NRG, we know they have it in the tank.
Watch out! This way!
Cryo, quick little drag across the spot now, knowing Ethan scaled forward. Kiko's going to be taken down off screen. Sliding attempt, but really just delivered the spike. And the rest of his team into Cryo's arms. 4K for the Cypher, shutting down any hopes of a Thrifty. And if you're NRG, I think that timeout is not far away.
And that's brutal. Yeah, it's brutal to have to use it. But it's ice cold from Cryo.
Spike down, B.
Just the confidence there to take it down. Good to have that neural theft coming into the next round too. 100 Thieves fans delighted with what they've seen so far. And that breeze really set the tempo. The one thing I was kind of worried about here, 400 Thieves, was going to be that kind of experience difference in terms of dealing with the emotions, dealing with the adrenaline. A lot of times, younger players, when they come out swinging in a huge match like this, will give so much to that first map that they don't realize that adrenaline crash out that's going to come in the later maps as this drag on. But as NRG is well aware, they've been through the ringer, they've won championships, Ethan's done it twice. So they know what that kind of marathon is all about, but it's going to take some heavy lifting from the coaching staff and the players to start turning this around. So far though, 100 Thieves, I'm impressed. Seems like they're pretty calm, cool, and collected coming into the second map. You know, NBS, another coach who's been there, done that, won a world championship, knows how to keep his players mentally focused and sharp.
Next है Heaven. Heaven में क्या खेलेंगे? Sandy. या double controls खेल सकते हैं.
Deeper angle at alley. Taken, just trying to wait out this prowler. Have to be cleared. Goes for a timing shot. Nothing to be found there. His blinds are going to be changed on either side. Overdrive now being caught as well by Ethan. This ends up being a bit of a stalemate. Sees will connect. Ball. Gonna go crashing across this A side, but Asuna on the spray, able to find Mata before he can even make it past the wall. Brock as well gonna be tagged down. Asuna is just tearing them apart. He hasn't even seen anyone. Scuba now has to exit.
पीछे भागो. पर उनको नहीं पता कि पीछे से भी आ चुका है उन्होंने कायरो बोल रहा हूँ. कायरो आ गया पीछे से.
God. He's just on a different plane of existence at the moment. Just like Timatino just widely just can't miss.
भाई क्रायो उधर ही है.
Here is that wisely NRG cut sound, being aware that they had spent so long over on that A side, they need to be careful about alerts. So they're going to bypass Cryo. I don't think give him much. Now, I'm curious if Cryo then, his reaction to this, once they kind of realize this is going to go B, is that he goes sprinting over to try to throw in a neural theft. Or is this just going to be a straight up save? I think it's just a save.
It seems to be the case. None the wiser that this site that they're creeping around,
10 seconds
lingering outside of. It's completely and utterly empty aside from some Cypher util. But it's not favoring their chances. As the crowd maybe trying to give Cryo some hints here. And he's not going to go too aggressively forward. Will retain his weapon. 100 Thieves retaining, maintaining, stretching this lead.
Yeah, it's great work by them. Util dump right at that front door. Start spamming it down. Just don't let him in. Great paranoia from Bang. You have a Phoenix as well to counter those Phoenix curveballs from Mata. So it's just about making sure that the timing on all that is good, and it was. Once again, 100 Thieves going to go 6-1 on their defender side. Oh, Timatino. He was just above them.
Full set up, paranoia though. Forcing Mata back.
I don't think Bang made any noise when he went for that peek, so I'm not sure. They had full confirmation that he's there. They probably suspect.
You know, he's close enough. That's more than enough for NRG to try to go on the pivot. Still dialed in on mid. Swing coming out wider. Timatino coming out on top. Kiko eliminated Molly up towards street. Timatino trying to overstay on that angle for a little bit longer, find that kill. So it's just going to be this 1-for-1 exchange between Vora and Ethan. Numbers advantage still there, 400 Thieves. So now checking over towards street, trying to see if maybe they have a way to slot themselves over towards A, but there's the pinch coming in as Cryo re-wraps out of Boba.
One enemy
Another kill found as Brock will get taken down. The spike now on the floor. Scuba. When realistically, there's nothing more to be done here. The swing and die. That or try to save the gun, but they would have gone hunting. And it would have been unlikely for him to keep that in his own grasp. And it's just similar scenes to Breeze. Well, we might be seeing that second. Similar scenes to Breeze.
Let's see.
To help out on that A site, Asuna able to tuck in safely. Even though Vora goes down, 100 Thieves are able to start really shutting the door down, but there goes Ethan.
Well, needs a hell of a lot more, but it's not ready for Cryo to be playing on that very same corner. Hunter's Fury now called in from Vora, trying to see if he can get any tags. Nothing found quite just yet. Bottom around the corner. Bang, has him dead. Timatino does get taken down. Headhunter shot from Kiko. Finding its target. Now the Tour de Force is going to be invested. TP in behind, and he's also in front of that trademark, but decides not to commit to it. Quick cancel paranoia at the ready, but the clearing and the gun barrel spot on the foot as well. And there's the kill. Scuba able to strike him down. Bang now out of the equation. Jump up and over the top for find this kill on the Brock. Will not be able to do so.
Spike planted.
See a couple shock darts layered in, looking for some added damage. Soften up the players of NRG. Push coming in though. Two players lined up. Cryo finding them both. And Scuba, he's just got the op. Finds the first. Swap to the bandit. A Phantom there at his feet. Push the corner though. Cryo. He's done it again. Another 4K. Another defuse. Another round for 100 Thieves.
It's unreal. I mean, Cryo just finds the perfect time to step out of that cyber cage and freeze them out of the round. Absolutely brutal stuff. Getting that opening kill onto Ethan and all the way over to the other side. Read that nicely. Nice! Oh, man! They are just disgusting today. They are so well prepared. And then you get some individual moments of brilliance. Cryo's 10-1.
God, it's just disgusting. Haunt doesn't clear this smoke, and oh my God, he's so fast. Cover. Maybe a little over aggressive. Does get punished, but still is able to find that kill. Gets his. Cryo though, going to be spammed down. Meanwhile, Vora catching Ethan going on a walkabout at backside. Get the shock darts over to the cubby position. Bang out for the play out from Market, but Scuba will have him dead. Ooh. Now a 2v3 with Brock suffering quite a bit of damage. Now finished off Bora. Does he read this? The answer seems to be yes. Shock dart right there at his feet. Now going to be confirming that with a drone. Kiko's got nowhere to go.
Enemy remaining.
Himself planted, swing the corner. The gun is drawn out. He has absolutely destroyed them. How on earth is he getting away with that?
I don't know, but it's every time 100 Thieves needs someone to come up with a hero clutch. There is a player ready, and they are going to hit another home run. Brilliantly played there by Asuna. Just kept swinging until the gun was ready. Beautiful play. And the fans can't believe it. I can't believe it. That was my reaction too. Here we go again.
On the push. And the AWP will clear the Prowler, but that's all to play Cryo into this tucked position. Trying to spam him out, but now he swings the corner. Cryo still able to find two. Ult denied. Timatino looking for that stray shot to connect. Cannot find it. And NRG. I mean, they're just looking like they've given everything that they had just to make it into this grand final. Now the tank is run dry. TP over to Ali. Bang, already on the arrival. Here's his approach. He can rely on Asuna to try to slow things down. The run it back now, going to be committed. Kiko able to find the one, but Bang just re-peeks here from backside. Jump peek, Scuba. A nasty shot to be found. I have the spike. Chance to reconcile with the previous round. No. To bring one back for NRG. Finds the first. Quick TP on the reposition. Looks like he's going to rewrap back across street side. Revealing Bora. Checking this with the recon. Taps the defuse. trying to assess which direction he's going to be coming from before the moment. He is gambling incorrectly, but now starts to suss it out. Smoke to be dropped, the defuse being held to half, and Scuba will get it done. It's a massive clutch of 4K for the Omen of NRG. But it's all just to find a second round win.
Well, finally, something goes NRG's way. Huge plays by Scuba. This one looked like it was going to be done, but that shot over the generator, ridiculous. And the final there, using the drop of the smoke as a one-way to make sure that he could deal with Vora. I thought for a moment maybe Asuna had seen him over in elbow, but must not have swung out into that. Top hands for Kiko. Good flash in response as well.
Let's go.
Oh, so look at that. He's just been able to walk all the way down through tiles. It's a non-aggressive trademark. NRG just want to go for an exploration to A, then rotate to B, have that trademark to try to deny a flank, but they just leave mid completely. They leave mid completely open for the taking. They seize that. Mata, it's still able to find one. Mata will fall. Paranoia out. Scuba should have been seen there, but Brock checked on the market. Bang, eliminated. Shock dart forward, but Scuba again looking for these kills, and Vora none the wiser. Wrapped around on. Right now in play. Despite early death. NRG in pole position to close this out. 2 rounds in a row. Asuna can clutch up. Spots him, but cannot win it. Scuba faster on the draw. 3rd round for NRG.
The fact that they're able to come back from these man-down deficits is really nice. The early clear of Cryo, so instrumental here to break open that B site. Puts Vora on an island. Bang can't win the 1v1 against Brock. Step up again from Scuba. Starting to take matters into his own hands. A 3K. 7 kills in 2 rounds. Okay, the march, the comeback, is it going to continue? Can NRG find that 4th? It's going to be a little bit of a weaker buy.
The aggression going to be punished. Good opening kill found for Kiko. This market door already shut, can just be quickly broken. Swap of that gun going to be heard. Kiko will just drop back.
Got all this Cypher util here on the A site this time. Try to slow them down. Asuna, I thought maybe he was going to commit to that. Brock's actually rerouting to go check. Make sure that there's no aggressive flanks from 100 Thieves. And again, that trademark gives you a little bit of safety. Try to go for this B hit, but this time 100 Thieves are going to triple up on it because of the safety of the Cypher util of their own on the other side.
An aggressive line for Asuna, but does get rewarded finding one. Molly cover his tracks as he retreats back to safety. Meanwhile, TP in the back of sight. Scuba going completely on red. Strikes is able to find the one, the Paranoia now onto Vora, sets him up. The alley-oop is there, Ethan collecting. Bang now though, hitting the micro transfer. Absolutely destroys him. Now they know exactly where Kiko is. Bang watching, and Kiko has no idea. What a monstrous 4K for Bang to close out this half 9-3.
My God, what is going on today with this 100 Thieves team? They are just doing some of the most outrageous stuff. It's the individual heroics that have got them over the line in a bunch of these rounds as the half wore on. It looked like NRG was going to get their 4th. It looked like they were going to have a lifeline, but Bang had other ideas.
Just disgusting. What he just did to NRG. Once again, they're going to be reeling at the half. Once again, they need to find the pistol to try to rally back into this one. Because 100 Thieves, they have free reign. They're going unchecked. They're just doing whatever they want on this map of Sunset. But for now, let's send things over to Lou with some very familiar faces.
Thank you indeed. Familiar faces from Ascension, you know, very big.
लेट मी फाइंड दैट क्लिप, मैं तुम लोग को दिखाता हूँ मेरा वोमन आउटपुट। एकदम क्रेजी था, क्रेजी। कहाँ गया रहेगा वो? क्या वो रहेगा डाउन? मैंने किया है क्या उसको? क्रेज पे हाँ, ये वाला तो बहुत ही है। मतलब मैं सोचा कि इसका ये करूंगा, बट बाद में ये देखो, ये देखो। चालू हो जाए राउंड। चलो सफा। आज हाँ, इजी भाई, इजी राउंड कैसे निकाले? वेले को बोलो आल्ट करे। टीपी मारो, ये ऐसा आने का।
Down A.
3K, इजी 3K, ज्यादा दिमाग नहीं चलाओ। दो मिनट मेरे को वैलो का अकाउंट खोलना पड़ेगा, क्योंकि आई डोंट थिंक सो वो है। वाह, नहीं, वाव वाला एक है, वाव वाला एक गेम है, एक दिन है। मैं पकड़ लेता हूँ। ये सही था ना सच। मैंने ना वो एकदम से उसके 4-5 पीओवी से निकाला था, तो इट वाज लाइक वेरी फन। कर लेवल को भी था। ये वाला मस्त था। यस यस यस, 4 सेकंड का आपको दिखाता हूँ। एक प्यारा सा गेम प्ले, प्यारा प्यारा गेम प्ले। मैंने सोचा कि उसका मैं क्लिप किया रहूंगा, बट अभी तक वो क्लिप नहीं है। इन लोगों का क्या टाइम पास चल रहा है ना? चालू हुआ क्या?
Eliminated. Quick little cursory peek around the corner from Timotino and decides to back away.
You're kind of hoping there as Thieves that's just the chamber in a aggressive solo position, but there were layers behind that.
जब भी कुछ ऐसा ब्रेक रहेगा ना, तब मैं दिखाऊंगा।
Hook, line, and sinker. So you're gonna have to win an odd man situation. Doable, even in
आपके लिए रखा
very weak already.
प्यारा सा एंटरटेनमेंट।
Brock gets a spot. He's going to peel back. Has no backup right now. Still tags Timotino.
I was about to send that Haunt on a timing, but then got the visual confirmation instead. Holds it for now, but now Cryo turning here top mid. Able to catch one. The swing joined in. Bang. Cleaning up a kill. The Paranoid to connect. Exchange on the other side. To try to swing forward. Just take the fight right to NRG's doorstep. Bang and Brock to brawl it out. He does have the spike in hand. Footsteps made. The swing is in, and Brock will be able to find him as the pistol goes the way of NRG.
Yeah, it's that early advantage that NRG is able to create by using a little bit of trickery.
अगर उनका बाय रोक दिया ना इन लोगों ने, तो Brock होल्डिंग नहीं कर पाएगा.
And they're able to rely on the steady discipline of Brock to hold the line, to buy a little bit extra time over there, not give himself up for free. Then he's the one who comes in as the closer at the end. I think Bang there probably going to regret not trying to wrap back through market or something like that. Maybe thought he could bamboozle Brock a little bit there. It's hard to do against a player of his caliber. Just going to get out early. This time there's no massive layer behind this, but there is a judge in his own hands.
Goodbye, Bang. Goodbye, Timotino. Mata will be able to find that kill, and it looks like what happened on Breeze is not going to occur again. The full classic thrifty. Plenty of guns here in the hands of NRG, which doesn't mean that Thieves can find some value, some eliminations. They'll get some of the money, but afford the Paranoia out, and that should just about be a flawless as Vorak can be tagged down, and the judge will be able to take him out. So, flawless found, NRG. It's the exact start they need for this half. And if they can convert a bonus off the back of this, then who the hell knows where the Sunset's going to go.
Right. I mean, I think the thing to remember with 100 Thieves when we saw them on Sunset versus Nongshim was that the attacker side was a little bit weaker, was a little bit more struggle for them. It started off really weak. It was a 5-3 for Nongshim's favor early on, and then they found their footing, ran 4 in a row at the end to make it 7-5. So I guess your hope here as Under Thieves is that you don't give up this bonus.
Okay, shots barely connecting onto Timo. It's going to be the fast lane. Sprint forward. Might still contain there in main, but Timotino going to be able to find Mana.
हमारे इधर के बंदे के बॉल देखो बियॉन्ड द वॉल इधर तक ही रहता है फिर पूरा ऊपर में भागता है वो
Spike planted.
Tough retake.
Bang is just going to be ready and waiting with his paranoid. No, never mind. Paranoid is not in hand. But it's still at it. Instead, we'll just say tucked it backside.
The re-swing from Cryo here.
There's the slide in. Timotino now striking behind the box, but tag down the 19 health. Bang. Trying to peel back some of the pressure. Hits the headshot. Cryo. Lying away in market. Catches Scuba completely off guard. For Kiko, nothing more really to be done. Some kills would be nice. Try to get towards that tour de force. Instead, it will be Cryo spotting him out at Boba. Bonus not to be converted, and double digits now found for 100 Thieves.
One enemy
इधर भी चालू है गेम 4 सेकंड ये 4 सेकंड आईडी पे मैं 4 सेकंड जैसा खेलता सॉरी मतलब कुछ लोग बोलते हैं ऐसा मैं नहीं बोलता
A great pick here for 100 Thieves. The first one they get a shot at. They were chomping at the bit. Mata is going to have to run it back. Asana's still a couple away. Same with Timotino for the overdrive. And they're just going to keep doubling down.
Back committed. Widely is contained. Asana will get taken down though and push forward. Mata eventually able to find that spacing. Comes away with one, but Cryo's found two. Granted, it is the ult, but okay. Great shots from Kiko. Cryo trying to get him back into it, but without the actual kill coming through, just the denial on the ult. Not much more to be done.
It's a gamble here from Vora, thinking that NRG wouldn't expect them to run basically the same round twice in a row, right? And that sometimes does work, but NRG, to their credit, very ready for it. Kiko in particular, an absolute nuisance there on backside. Got to have some better util to clear him out. Oh, that one right there. Jaw-dropping. As usual, Kiko has had some of the most unreal spray transfers we've seen at EWC. So, 4 rifles, 1 share for Vora.
Really trying to fight over the space, but no likelihood. In hindsight, should have just abandoned it. Timotino able to find Mana. Thinks behind the box into the spray down. Now quick pivot over to A, where for the moment it is just Scuba here. It's been huge for them in the few rounds that NRG have been able to collect. Except initial contact has to peel back. He's from Brock avoided. Very fast pivoting all of NRG, trying to get into position to counteract this. Knows that they still do have overall a weapon advantage, and that's going to be the denial on the run it back. Asana out of the equation. This Ethan pushing forward, able to find himself a second Brock, getting involved in the fight as well. But Cryo fighting back. Gets himself into the 1v1. The ping reveal, and Ethan just getting chipped away. Down to 33. He's got a Phantom. He's going to have to be so fast on the burst, but he does have the opportunity to play this on time. 25 seconds remaining in the round. Cryo has to go for it and will be able to win it. Another multi-kill round. As 100 Thieves march onward, looking for that third map and looking to make it the final map.
Apparently when
2 rounds away.
The sun sets, that's when it gets chilly, because Cryo is absolutely going nuclear on this map. They're just giggling about it, but man, oh man. What a performance he has had on this Cypher. 20 kills, 7 deaths. Blinding. Timotino immediately with the ult. Sees there to slow him down. A kill into mid. Asana dealt with.
Big one found, but somehow doesn't even get that much damage onto Ethan. Just sliding back along the wall. Keeping himself protected. Mana, however, going to be spotted into mid and bang past the backstab. Piles again. A position widely being ignored by NRG, whether it's on this defense or the attack. Wow, it does end up being a 4v4.
पेटी पैक हो चुकी है।
Health advantages very critically are there.
बाकी के इधर का किसी का हेल्थ कम नहीं, इधर का दो बहुत लोगों का हेल्थ कम है, का 73 है, 29। अरे भाई सब लोग लो है।
So they thought about pinging to the other side,
कर सकते हो ऐसे तो।
I think the fact that Timotino hasn't seen a damn thing over there, they're just like, he's like, get over here, guys, please.
Yeah, before they suss it out.
बरॉक ऐसा क्यों खड़ा है भाई? स्पॉट में खड़ा है। उसको लगा कि एरिया कैप्चर करने आएगा तो आगे तो बेचारा होगा।
Gonna have a little bit on this retake. Obviously the tour de force in play for Kiko, but he's already pretty banged up. Scuba has a paranoia. And Brock's haunt will be in the cards. They have to check elbow because Timotino never did. We'll find out that it's pretty wide open. Smoke start layering in and should be a plant at the very least.
Backstab देखा जा सकता है, पकड़ा जाएगा backstab.
Hold gonna look.
सर backstab आए तो
10 seconds left.
Timotino only have a shorty here.
The overdrive at the start, right? He's never able to grab anything, but he can just get to a position where you barrel stuff somebody.
खेलना पड़ेगा थोड़ा.
No, he's got a weapon now. Bang. We'll take the shorty. We'll just play up close here, but that's not going to do too much. But Ethan comes sliding in, finds that kill. Timotino able to find the enemy chamber, the defuse being stuck, but now he's got full off of this one as Ethan trying to hold the line. Takes it down to one yet again, but Clio able to come out on top. This map has his name written all over it.
2 मिनट सोचा मैं, गैलू भाई मेरे को मिस्टर बीस्ट क्यों भेज रहे हैं? 2 मिनट मैं वही सोचते बैठा, फिर पता चला कि नहीं वापस आ गया लगता है उसका आईडी, क्योंकि वो मिस्टर बीस्ट वाला फोटो डिलीट हो चुका था। तो आईडी आई है कि नहीं आई है गैलू भाई, जरा क्लियर कर देते तो पता चल जाता। भाई मैं सोच रहा सुबह भाई मिस्टर बीस्ट क्यों भेज रहे हैं? ये वाला मीम तो मैंने कुछ नहीं भेजा था गैलू भाई को। Okay.
Forget how the map works out. Oh, swing of the corner, and Ethan, yeah, you got an overdrive, but there's still 3 players there, so has to back away. Just be holding on to this judge. Playing that close corner. This time around, NRG paying a lot of attention to mid and tiles. Get a decent amount of map control early, but some of that space now going to be given up.
Well, they're not going to have to do a lot of reclearing. They heard that judge. It was used by Ethan, so they're going to be pretty aware of it. The real question is this is so good. They checked Scuba's position, forced him to ult away. That's a pretty nice little win. Now just Kiko tucked in mid. Can't hit the shots, has to TP out.
Fast rendezvous to safety. Market door now to be broken down. 2 players here to try to stop the flood. The slide in though, and it's going to be the blaze ball from Asana to be able to find Kiko. Not now going to be taken down. Brock eliminated. Scuba frantically chasing them, but it goes for the 10th spot. I'm not sure if that was a misclick, but it certainly was a misfire. As Ethan, I'll take your pick of weapons. I don't think it's going to matter. Paranoia in the face, a Hunter's Fury available. And a Molly on the market exit.
For more videos, click on this
website.
On the recon,
spotted him out. He takes the fight. He wins it. The light's just not the brightest on Sunset, so Ethan cannot thrive. 100 Thieves are now up 2-0.
हाँ, चैट अभी तुम्हें एक लेजेंडरी गेम प्ले दिखा दो। नहीं इधर मारा हूं मैं, कैसे करता हूँ जैसे वीडियो। हाँ बराबर स्क्रीन फिट होगा तो तुम लोग अच्छे से गेम प्ले देख पाओगे। अच्छा यही है, इसमें तो बहुत मारा। ठीक है। आराम से देखना, आराम से देखो, ये पूरा एंटरटेनमेंट है। क्रोम यूज करता हूँ। यस ब्रेव भी यूज करता, क्रोम भी यूज करता हूँ। अच्छा गैलू भाई को पूछ रहे तो मैं दोनों यूज करता हूँ।
player standing.
ये हो गया 1v2.
One enemy remaining.
3 killed.
अभी करूँ क्या? तो बंदा नहीं पता कि करो. बंदा आया मेरे पे भाग के.
Watch them run.
इजी गेम प्ले. बस यही सब छोटा मोटा चीजें करता रहता हूँ गेम में टाइम पास करने के लिए. और मोस्टली ये वाले गेम में मैंने और मेरे टीम ने हर एक बंदे को नाइफ किया. PRX गेम प्ले फुल. नाम देखो ना, 4 सेकेंड है ना. सब बजा दिया तुम्हें. और क्या बोल रहा हूँ मैं उससे. क्या इसमें मैं नाइफ किया? इंडियन वुमन आउटप्लेस के बाद गलत बोल दिया यार. गलत बोल दिया यार. ओके मारूंगा. एब्सोल्यूट सिनेमा.
Cover going out.
दिखा. इजी. नहीं मेरे टीममेट्स मेरे को बुलाते हैं. सेल्फ गिवन नेम नहीं है वो. क्या छोटा मोटा ये भी अल्टो वगैरह का ही है.
Shadows traveling. Shadows traveling.
ये कुछ है क्या? अच्छा कुछ. इसकी भी एक्सपोज वाला वीडियो बना दूंगा. बना दो.
The hunt begins.
One enemy remaining.
3 killed. Stay inside.
इस पे माइक है तो लगता है कोई कॉल बिजी हो रहा है. बना दो फुल से. भाई मेगा का टाइम पे तो बहुत बात की है मैंने. कौन सी में बात नहीं किया मैंने. मेरी बात कर रहे हो ना वैसे. अलर्ट चाइल्ड है. हाँ. ये गेम प्ले को मैं अभी रिकॉर्ड कर सकता है. बाद में करूंगा. अच्छा खासा एकदम ऐसा थोड़ा सा एडिट वाला. हम मैच देखेंगे
in front of a crowd with a
अच्छा. समझा नहीं समझा. किसी पे नहीं यार. ये क्या मुंह है भाई. छी. सॉरी.
Yeah.
They've been waiting. The fans have been waiting.
I took him to our corner.
But look, you know, it's not over until it's over. NRG, they're the defending world champions for a reason. So we'll see. There's still Valorant to be played.
Leo Faria, everyone, thank you so much for joining us here at the EWC desk. As we take a look at some of the highlights from Timotino, who's been on fire. EWC desk. As we take a look at some of the highlights from Timotino, who's been on fire.
You going? Okay. Bye. Take care.
For 100 Thieves. Take a look at some of the highlights from Timotino.
भाई ये एरोप्लेन है क्या? ये क्या है भाई? ये क्या है स्टैंड है भाई? ये 5 हेड से ज्यादा है भाई, ये 4 हेड भी नहीं भाई, ये 5 हेड से कुछ ज्यादा ही है। एरोडायनामिक्स भाई, वो फेस वॉश इधर तक करता है? इतने पीछे से फेस वॉश करता है क्या? होगा चुनो का क्या नहीं होगा गंदा oops, sorry, it's just
Back despite starting the first part of the half
Yeah.
so terribly here, big time.
So NRG are a team
Sure.
full of tenacity.
Yes.
They keep making these
Base किया
comebacks,
जाएगा।
but is it too
भाई,
far gone here?
एक
That's the
पूरा
question for
water
me
park बन
because
सकता है उधर।
I feel like they're just not even getting momentum.
इतना बड़ा
Inside the
slide।
server, it feels like these games aren't close. They're having to steal away rounds from 100 Thieves here, who I think are looking so much more composed right now.
A part of me doesn't want to jump into conclusions because honestly, I do not know how
Yes.
the vibes there are right now. I'm not listening, I'm just seeing. But seriously, I feel like things are going wrong in the energy side, and 100 Thieves is just riding that wave.
Absolutely. Well, we will ride that wave to a potentially decisive haven on map number 3 after this.
Candle लाइट जाती है इसके लिए कैंडल का।
All right, everybody, it's Mikeey here with Scuba from NRG. They're about to take the stage for the grand finals. And Scuba, you've been in Paris before. Last time you did it, you raised a pretty huge trophy. How do you feel about your chances again tonight in the same city?
We're feeling pretty confident, honestly. I'm starting to feel like our lucky city, to be honest. As long
So
as we're
आने
here
के बाद
today
ये
and we
वो-
give it our all, I think we're going to win.
Now, Ethan was saying the French fans
भाई।
earlier in group stages and on day one didn't phase you. In fact, you guys are able to feed off that energy of the crowd. How are you able to stay so focused?
I mean, we experienced the worst of the worst at Champs last year. Almost got reverse swept in the Paris crowd. They had no one cheering for us. So it was more of like it just pushes us forward every time everyone's booing us.
Last question for you is you have matched up against 100 Thieves time and time again. If you're looking at the numbers, you guys have the statistical edge. What is it about this matchup that gives you guys the leg up?
I would just say our team is a lot more experienced and controlled in high pressure scenarios compared to 100 Thieves. Although I'm not going to underestimate them at all today. They're here for a reason, and we'll see how it goes.
Best of luck in the grand final.
Thank you.
65 neon or Omen. Bingo, bingo.
Jen,
Jen, not plan for you. He's backside.
Yeah.
65 backside. Jen, kill him.
Nice! That was the way you were the best player ever, man!
Let's go.
Yo, that was the weirdest round I've ever played.
It's not okay.
My first impression was, wow, this guy knows a lot.
But he's very someone that's helpful and there for you. When I first came to LA, he was the first guy to help me figure stuff out. You know, it's kind of like an older brother where he's always there trying to help you and make sure you're comfortable. He's just been playing for so long with so many different teams, different teammates, different
long?
roles. It's just hard to not improve when you're around him.
What he does the best is problem solving. Him together with Bang, they would just spend hours talking about micro details.
He can just read the room and understand what he needs to do. Like, okay, they're pushing us. Okay, let's do this, this, or this. Like, he understands every scenario and he understands which one is the most optimal and he does it. No hesitation.
मैं काहीच नाही बोलतो. मैंने वैल्यू डाउन किया था तो उनका टाइम का सेपरेट जेनो जेनो अच्छा दोस्त है. मैं एक तो मैं कौन पता मैं उस दिन के लिए तो इनको और थोड़ा सा ओमन गेम प्लेस दिखाता वहां में और उस दिन के स्ट्रीम पे तो आप लोग अगर मिस किया रहेगा तो मेरा लास्ट जो वैलो स्ट्रीम है कल मैंने वैलो खेला था शायद कल वाला नहीं उसके पहले वाला वहां मैंने हम लोग के पूरे टीम ने 11-1 से कमबैक किया है भाई 11-1 और एंड भी सामने वालों का 11 ही था हम लोग ने 13 कर दिया 11 सबके निकलेंगे पर 12 चालू हो गया देखो यो है यो अच्छा हाँ सॉरी फोर स्क्रीन में मेरे पास फोर स्क्रीन अकाउंट में शेयर है 4 स्क्रीन शो होगा Sure. ये वाले मैप का ऐसा है ये क्या है वो स्टोरी वाला देखता है रेस लेके मैच लोग आवाज भी सुना
One enemy remaining.
अच्छा इधर स्काई को मारूंगा मैं ऐड करके है ना मारा ही नहीं हुआ
Spike down A.
ये नहीं देखा मैं देखी नहीं बैटल से चली मैंने आपका वो वाला देखा माइनक्राफ्ट वाला देखा बैटल से छोटा तो
Spike down A.
Jets grounded.
One enemy remaining.
Okay, who's got the snacks?
Let me check. नहीं देख सकते डिस्ट्रैक्शन से कैसे बचे डिस्ट्रैक्टेड भाई देख रहे हो डिस्ट्रैक्शन से कैसे बचे
Let's make them dance.
हाँ वॉल करूंगा मैं बैटल सैज बनूंगा देखो अभी बैटल सीज दिखाता हूँ गाइस
अच्छा मैं को समझ गया कौन सा वॉल करोगे आप विंडो वाला ना
ये कुछ तो बैकग्राउंड
बैटल सीज दिखाता हूँ गाइस।
टूटा हुआ
इसको मस्त देखो ना। प्लेबैक स्पीड इधर दिखता है, इधर प्लेबैक स्पीड नहीं है क्या इधर?
तो जाओगे क्या?
हाँ वॉल करूंगा मैं, बैटल सैज बनूंगा। देखो अभी बैटल सीज दिखाता हूँ गाइस।
अच्छा मेरे को समझ गया कौन सा बॉल करोगे आप, विंडो वाला ना?
यस
बैटल सीज दिखाता हूँ गाइस।
रैंक ऑफ मैच रहेगा भाई। मैंने 2 आलू का अकाउंट ये देखा, डायरेक्ट गोल्ड डायमंड 3 खुला उसका प्लेसमेंट। ऐसा क्या खेलता है भाई वो? वीडियो अपलोड 2 मिलियन क्वेश्चन। बन जाते हैं उन्हें। ये भाई हमें 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 सब कर देते हैं भाई। 2 आलू बूस्ट होता है। हाँ। पता है हाँ गैलू भाई, आपको नहीं पता ना? अच्छा आपको बताया मैंने, आपको बताया मैंने। ये अभी माइनक्राफ्ट की दुनिया का जो ये है ना, अच्छा हाँ ये जो अभी जिनको दिखा है ये नोटिफिकेशन, हाँ ये वाले जो भाई हो।
तो मैंने आज तक इस चैनल से कितना पैसा कमाया है और मैंने YouTube चैनल स्टार्ट क्यों करा था?
ये वाले भाई, वो ये मेरे वैल्यू में दोस्त है, पर कभी मेरे पे रेडी नहीं करता। ये तो चीटिंग है ना। मेरे को भी 2K चाहिए भाई। मेरे को भी ऐसा ऐसा फेमस होना है। चीटिंग भाई चीटिंग। अच्छा ये कट मत हो। बट फिर अगर मेरे पे रेड हो गया तो फिर मेरे को ऐसा 4 लोग बोलेंगे यार इसको तो रेड किया है, ये खुद के दम से ऑडियंस नहीं कमाया। मेरे को ऑडियंस खुद से कमाना है। तो आई डोंट थिंक सो। अभी बात ही नहीं होता ना। बस थोड़ी मोटी बात ऐसा हेलो हाय होता है सिर्फ। ऐसा नहीं किया है प्लीज थोड़ा सा रेड मार दो। तो ऐसा करना भी चाहिए मेरे को, फटाफट ऐसा ब्रांड से क्योंकि ऐसा मैंने 2-3 स्ट्रीमर में चल नहीं रहा उनसे। फर्स्ट मैं ऐसा कंपेयर भी नहीं, लाइक ओवरऑल बता रहा हूँ कि ऐसा है कुछ स्ट्रीमर्स, महिला स्ट्रीमर्स उनके ऊपर रेड किया था। एंड देन ऐसा पब्लिक जा जाके उनका बट एक साथ इतने ऑडियंस को भी ये देना इज क्या बोलते इसको टास्क, लाइक इज अ ग्रेट थिंग ना, कि एक साथ अगर आपके चैनल को अगर इतने लोग देख रहे हैं और उनको पसंद है आपका कंटेंट तो क्यों नहीं। थोड़ा पेशेंस, हम लड़के हैं। हाँ ना, काश ये बटन ऐसे थोड़े से और ऐसा कर पाता मैं। जाने दो। माइकी एक्सपोजिंग, देख मैं उनको तो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल गेमर्स मानता भी नहीं भाई। जो अपना कैमरा इतना बड़ा और गेम को इतना छोटा रखते हैं ना, उनको तो मैं गेम ये नहीं मानता। सॉरी फॉर एनीथिंग एल्स। कंट्रोवर्सी भाई माइकी एक्सपोज पर हाँ जो है वो है।
Well, think back to last year.
It
was Fnatic who opened up with 2 dominant maps against Heretics. And then Heretics were able to complete the reverse sweep. Is this going to be the beginning of that? Kiko under pressure. TP's out.
TP up the safety. Mata able to find Asuna though with that molly. It's an opening kill. That trademark will expire. Timotino looking for timing through the smoke, but it's going to be Ethan also with a frenzy in hand, able to find that kill. Spike now planted, but 3v5.
मैं एक एक्टिंग करना चाहता हूँ.
On the side of NRG,
एक एक्टिंग करना
they're
चाहता
storming
हूँ.
the site, looking to make this damn near flawless. Bora can only find the one that diffuses in, and NRG are on the board nice and early.
Okay, the exact start that you need here to get the momentum going, to get the blood flowing. Just gonna see if they can hold on. Don't give up the thrifty. Keep things under control. It's exactly what you wanted. That great util dump at the corner of the exit of sewer. Makes it so difficult there. Even you lose a player as 100 Thieves.
I hope both teams lose. Well,
possible.
Let me explain how that works.
Hate to break it. Buy up other than the bandit for Timotino. Early position. Awareness there from Kiko.
कोणतरी हॅलो बोल रहा मित्र आहे माझा तर हॅलो
It's
बोल
going to be Cryo taking down Ethan, so Timotino just going to be low on health. It's a little bit more as well, and eventually Mata will be able to find him their end window, but Cryo with that classic, yet again, taking down a target. Go dead, Mata storming forward. Quick turn to the side, looking for that 4K, can't make it happen. Bang holds him back! And suddenly it's just Scuba. The judge collected for Bora! Doesn't even use it! This is the classic. Take him down and it's happened again! It's catastrophe!
They're just unreal with the classics. What can you do?
I'm at a loss for words.
I'm shell-shocked. I thought this is round over right there.
Yeah, it felt like Mata had it secured. But bang, I mean, this one here.
Disgusting.
एको हो रहा है एको क्यों हो रहा है गेम कैप्चर वीडियो कैप्चर सब वीडियो कैप्चर है डिस्प्ले ही है और कुछ नहीं ऐसा स्पेसिफिक एको तो नहीं होना चाहिए अच्छा ECHO एको होता है
Thieves is thinking about going, but you might lose Timotino, you might lose the Outlaw here.
Oi.
They've got quite the setup on the outside of this. He saw the elbow, does get one.
Mata dead, counter swing now, attempted block. Peel back, a kill, Timotino just looking to make his exit, will be able to do so. The chase now coming in though, and it's over top of the molly! And Timotino goes down, another 2 players. Collect what they can. Outlaw and Phantom will be collected, but the spike is being planted on the opposite side of the map, and bang, ready and waiting.
Bang, bang.
Intercepts to find the first, the paranoia to be lobbed in, the swing going to be going through, and he can't get that second shot off in time. Bang.
Finally.
A little bit faster, a little bit healthier. And it's another one going over to 100 Thieves.
Yeah, even though you do run into the trap that was set up a little bit, the great thing here for 100 Thieves is they're hedging their bets across the map. It's 3 players nowhere near the A site, so even if that goes awry, they can quick pivot over.
क्या लगता है गैलू भाई इस बार राइट मार्केट में आपको क्या आएगा कुछ अच्छा आएगा
swing through bang.
मेरे को कब से शेरिफ नहीं तो मेरे ऑपरेटर चाहिए यार वो आ ही नहीं रही
on the Omen. Odin's still going to be there, but it's going to be countered this time. Bora looking for the counter spam through the wall. That was going to be Brock's position, but he's actually just trying to take a little bit of long A control. Will, at least for now, establish himself with the drone. Make sure that we're going to clear a lot of this space.
Does not see him.
Still
that fast scaling, but Asuna will take a bit of damage to the wall, so
going up.
The Blaze just to try to get that healing going. Make them think that they're going to be going for this lurk down in the sewers. Meanwhile, Timotino able to scale up long.
Up.
So far forward so rapidly. Brock now realizing how much they've given up. Gets the right read, gets the kill.
That's huge because now they can stay committed to the other side of the map.
17 को आएगा मैं भी क्योंकि उधर 16
to lead the way. Mata right here alongside Scuba. Trying to hold the line, has this running back and use it relatively safely. It's going to be a Molly start. Almost burnt alive. Mata taking this space to push forward. Asuna will be able to keep himself in the mix for a little bit longer here.
30 seconds left.
As now, push out of the mid. Vora able to utilize that Odin just for the one, but Kiko holds him back, denies him entry, and time is starting to bleed dry. 19 seconds remaining. The TP forward, it's a nice little hello, how do you do from Kiko. Finding Bang, Mata dead, however, Cryo able to find Kiko. Spike looking to be retrieved, but Brock takes his legs out from beneath him. Dink as well, gonna be there as Asuna will get killed off. 2-2.
You're just not really able to sell this fake as 100 Thieves over on the A site because Brock deals.
मतलब क्योंकि आजकल ऑडियंस यही चाहती है भाई कि ऐसा कोई है तो कैसा के आज मुझे एक मोमबत्ती मिली है जो कि एक सफेद लंबी और सख्त है ऐसा ऐसा करने वाले लोग चाहिए आजकल हाँ लाइक ऑडियंस को वही चाहिए तो फिर लोग करते भी हैं उनको पैसा मिल रहा है करे दैट्स नाइस फॉर देम बट फिर ऐसा छोटे क्रिएटर्स को भी ऐसा करते हैं
Gosh. Timitino also crucially went away from an overdrive. They've left Vora out on an island over at sea, and look at where.
It's not a surprise for Brock. Time to get damage to be found, but Ethan pushing forward, catching Vora off guard. Find that kill, another spot out. He's looking for a little bit more, trying to flush Bang out of sewer. Cannot do so. Meanwhile, Asuna taking down over on the site. Overdrive going to be popped, and Ethan cannot get away. Bang able to collect that kill. Cryo now pushing aggressively forward. Still lingering within that smoke. It's a ball on the wayside, and so far so good for NRG. Now they have to try to clutch it out, and they just give him too many targets. Diffuses in, and NRG takes the lead by 1.
They're a little bit sharper right now. 100 Thieves looks a little bit shaky to me. This is what I'm kind of worried about, is all that adrenaline from those first 2 maps when it starts to crash. Things like your aim, okay, sure, why not? It's one of those rounds, maybe you could chalk it up to some lucky spams and things like that, but NRG look a little bit more dialed in. So you're gonna have to settle as 100 Thieves. You want this attacker side to be explosive, but now you're on a real eco. Bang with just a there. Oh my god.
But कुछ उसके वजह से अच्छे स्ट्रीमर्स भी निकले हैं तो
47.
यही है जिन्होंने
Timitino more than happy to just sprint his way out. Molly's going to be shoved in here. Bang, he would have been safe in this position now, realizing that. Can go back in. Plays well, however, further interrupts it, further takes him lower. Timitino dead. Clear that recon, curveball. Attempted to be turned away from an NRG. Will still be able to find 2 kills in the back end of that one. Now, just re-flood back through.
Mike, under 3K वगैरह.
Fortunately for him, just giving his opponents a bit too much credit, suspecting that Molly was going to land at his feet. Could have at least had the spike planted. A little bit of additional money.
You're exactly right. It was a little bit panicky, and again, it feels like 100 Thieves is starting to press. Where on the first couple of maps, they just kind of were smooth. They were playing really well, coordinated. And here, I'm not saying the coordination's bad, but some of their shots are getting pretty whiffy. Some of their decisions are getting a little bit panicky. And that's an opening you cannot give to NRG. This team has been through the ringer so many times. They've been in so many do-or-die situations throughout their last couple of years. You just can't give them hope. You can't give them opportunities. You're gonna have to lock in, and that's not easy to do.
Ivy को अरे Ivy तो आई तो थी अभी stream पे.
Again, a couple young players.
अच्छा Mike
never been quite to this level.
मेरे को लगा दोनों के चैनल का लिंक भेजना होगा इसका. तो हमने तो बंद कर दिया ना stream.
That NRG team is never going to let go. Is never going to give up. So we're gonna have to reel it in a little bit here. Hopefully NBS had a good speech. Keep the boys a little bit calm. This bye very critical for them on this half.
That's the first time that he's had to do it, so it shouldn't, in theory, be too difficult. Tour de Force is going to be waiting for them on the other side.
हेडफोन था ना उसका माइक का जब मैंने आवाज सुना ना मैं बोला कि भाई अगर आवाज इतना क्लियर इतना तगड़ा आएगा ना तो फिर यही वाला खरीदूंगा फिर पता चला ये तो हेडफोन है हेडफोन नहीं भाई हेडफोन मेरे से टिके नहीं जाते कभी
Hunter's Fury going to be sent from Bora, but doesn't find anything at all. Push forward into this smoke, and Mana catches two. Not checking towards Plat. It is a meat grinder in the hands of NRG. As they tear apart 100 Thieves.
Again, you're seeing mistakes here. Bang looks a little rattled. Needs to be checking every angle on that TP before he commits to it. Little things like that. You're looking the wrong way, trying to check the left side corner. And Asuna's just a little bit too far behind. Gives Mata the opportunity. Coordination starting to falter, and NRG is sharp and on top of it.
That's all three. Ultimate's gone. And just the tour de force invested. Meanwhile, Brock 2 charges from having that Hunter's Fury online. Damn near a stack deck, given that you do have Kiko with his outlaw. He'll have money for an operator.
कोई नहीं आ जाऊंगा
from that drone.
आज प्रश्न का भी सब गेम रहेगा
Finds another, looks for the third, it gets it. Just Cryo and Vora making their way towards B. And C connector side, watched by Mata. We'll get one, Kiko gets the other. Flawless round, NRG starting to look alive, starting to look like themselves.
ये इधर से comeback season चालू होगा इनका क्योंकि Fnatic और इनों के साथ भी यही से कुछ हुआ था मेरे को याद है मैच वो
It almost feels like sometimes the more pressure that's on them, the better they get.
That works.
They're like carbon. The harder you press, the more they become a diamond. Now you've got Timotino with an op. No op invested here for NRG, though. So maybe an opportunity for 100 Thieves to catch them on a little bit of a surprise. Maybe get that early man advantage.
Push out to the mid, rewarded again. 100 Thieves just not the ability to fight back. Mana goes out with that, run it back. Finds another kill before Cryo can shut it down. Still 5 players strong.
I got Spike.
Spike to be recollected, but given this operator in hand, I don't think you can really try to play this. To see if Scuba will give him a glimpse there at window. But there's no reason for him to do so.
Mata still has a curveball there, so that's a really dangerous spot to be in.
It's just sat forward, and they're going to have to creep back into the spawn, and NRG should have a pretty good idea of where these players can and will tuck away.
NRG should be hunting once the time starts to tick down. They have nothing but cash. There's zero reason in my mind that you don't at least go for this. Once we get down to maybe that 25-second mark, start exploring the map a little bit.
30 seconds left.
They're just checking over towards A. I mean, they did leave that wide open, so there is a world where they went over there. But yeah, here we go. Now they're starting to make their moves.
Watch out, gotta go.
Aroya sent tripwire here. Give some level of alert. Cryo, first one at risk. Push ready to come through out of window, and Cryo, it's just so there with me, and then a flawless from NRG in every regard. None fallen, all weapons taken away. Perhaps that's why Kiko didn't buy an operator, knew he was just going to be able to pick one up, pluck it off the corpse of 100 Thieves.
Very well could be. They read this mid push so well. It's NRG's turn to look like they've been doing their homework.
I think we just go A to A, and honestly, like
well,
getting a little bit of a sneak preview there.
5 clicks soon. He had this one.
Full stinger purchase. Zone cleared. Kiko just refills that space.
Spike down.
Drone never spotted him. Ethan just plays him in with the outlaw. And this stinger buy not looking like it's going to bear much fruit here. Clear the trademark,
Thieves क्या है
follow that
मतलब?
tracer from the Classic, knows that Asana's going to be tucked into the cubby, and I mean, if you're 100 Thieves, what more are you left to do other than just try to displace Ethan?
भाई ये बहुत अच्छा लगा मेरे को। FD उसका जो भी है अपने भेजा वो बहुत अच्छा दिख रहा है ये।
TP past that tripwire, but it'll just be Mata.
बहुत अच्छा लगा मेरे को, पता नहीं क्यों ये रैंडम भी दिखा रही है।
Back-to-back flawlesses, NRG up 8-2.
It's crazy how one side of these maps have been. And on the defender side here of Haven, a team that I've always really been impressed with some of their defender side ideas on this map at times. But then with what we saw against BBL, I had deep concerns. But here, just got the good reads, the right plays. But I don't, I think 100 Thieves not respecting Kiko's positioning there, not throwing a curveball or something out to maybe keep him a little bit off balance, cost them. I think they're going to try A again, and look at this. NRG's ready.
Hey, Ethan just going for the crunch play. TP forward, immediately take it down, push up into the lobby. And it is just destruction at the hands of NRG yet again. They have finally arrived. And they are giving 100 Thieves no room to play, no room to breathe. Smothering them out of this map.
What else is there to say? It's unbelievably one-sided. I mean, it's just been kind of the story of this match so far. NRG, again, just going for this aggressive player, 100 Thieves, and too bad Ethan's already scaled forward. I will say this is probably the map where I think his Neon looks the best from what we've seen at EWC. And he knows the risks he can take. He knows the tendencies of 100 Thieves. And he's been punishing them time and time again, and I guess we're just going to try this again.
TP up into them all, it's just the up and over. And Brock's got the Yoden, because of course he does! Nothing to try!
Back in form over
away! Only 2 rounds found. One of those is the eco, and nothing more. 10-2, NRG making a statement as they look to send us to a 4th map.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're gonna see Ascent. I'm just so amazed, but 100 Thieves just banging their head against the wall. And it's Brock and the Odin laying down the law. What else needs to be said? Dominance. Absolute dominance from NRG.
Just an insane performance to be able to rebound in this fashion on a map that's been so good for 100 Thieves this entire EWC long. They've picked up, coming into this, 13 rounds collectively across Breeze and Sunset. 1 map's worth of rounds. And now they build up this monstrous streak as they look to absolutely annihilate 100 Thieves on Haven. Just absolutely insane. We'll see you guys on the other side of this halftime as we toss it over.
This crowd is absolutely electric. What do we think? Can we go into map 4?
Est-ce que, mesdames et messieurs, est-ce que NRG peuvent revenir dans ce match? Faites du bruit ceux qui croient en eux! Looks like NRG could come back. What do you think?
I think so, but we need to do a bit of a real temperature check here. How's about I take 100 Thieves and you take NRG?
Of course. You go first.
Okay. Who is here for 100 Thieves?
Ok. Les gars, go le choquer, s'il vous plaît. Qui est là pour NRG?
One more time. How about 100 Thieves?
Et enfin, mesdames, messieurs, NRG!
बू कर रहे भाई जो एनर्जी को ये नहीं कर रहे लोग बू कर रहे
Becoming more and more of a mixed bag here with the crowd. NRG, the way they've been playing this Haven so far, looking to win them back over. As it's just one Big streak of green there for them. 9 rounds in a row. Let's see if they can make it 10.
Well, decent start there. Get a pretty good connection on the shock dart on the Brock. It is a must win for 100 Thieves. It goes without saying that this pistol should be kind of the only lifeline that 100 Thieves is going to be able to throw out there for themselves.
अच्छा, okay. मैं अभी चढ़ देगा. मैं वो mics check out
Try to keep Ascent a little bit at arm's reach if possible. They're giving them quite a bit of space, and Kiko does it again.
Breaking open C. Meanwhile, the whole rest of the team getting closer through garage. Now going to be spotted out as Asana trying to set up for that molly. Holding at bay here for the moment. Curveball around the back. Blind's going to be found with Brock. Swings it! 2 taps, 2 kills!
Last player standing.
It's now all down to Timatino.
Go, go, go.
A couple clean ones, but there's just no way to break that stack. 10 rounds in a row over the top. 11 overall now. NRG looking to very quickly push this into a 4th map.
And you should be expecting some kind of buy up here as NRG. Oh, what a ping reveal. I mean, the combination, the curveball, the recon, then the double.
Last player standing.
Beautiful, beautiful work from Brock. Timatino, just not much left to do there. 3-man stack staring you down. The most anyone has in the kill department 100 of these is 6 across 14 rounds. This has been unbelievably one-sided, so it is going to be the stinger buy for 100 Thieves. Already the Odin for Brock in round 2. That is wild. But when you're up this far, you can go ahead and take those gambles.
Cryo's been cooled off. 4 and 13 on this Cypher. A lot asked of him, as well as Vora to try to hold the line, buy some time for the rest of the team to try to arrive. But Amada's going to be able to fight through with the Stinger before they can get anything back. It's just Ethan dead, but now a couple more kills to be found with the slide in. And Kiko has got Asuna in his sights. 12-2. One more.
ये मैच तो नहीं उन लोग का ही एनर्जी का ही है. नेक्स्ट देखते कैसे क्या जाता है. मैच के स्टार्टिंग के 3 राउंड में पता चलेगा कि इन लोग का क्या होने वाला है.
The way that they play off of each other.
अगर एनर्जी ने पूरा रीड कर लिया रहेगा ना खत्म हो गया फिर इन लोग का 100 थिंग्स का.
I mean, look at this. 3 players bursting out
मैं भी
together.
उन लोग
You know, yes, a little bit of a
उनको पता है
punchback.
कि
The angles they're able to create around the site itself.
जस्ट बिकॉज़ इन लोग को पहला मैच लगा कि उनका पूरा टैक्टिक्स जानने के लिए, और सेकंड में भी उन लोग ने शायद से थोड़ा ये चेक किया कि अगर उन लोग वैसे ही खेलते हैं तो वही होगा अभी. नेक्स्ट एसेंट है भाई. लेट्स गो. लाइक अगर उन लोग ने बराबर रीड किया तो वो नेक्स्ट मैच उन लोग ये करेंगे. बट अगर ये उन लोग का पावर मैप होगा तो हो सकता है कुछ तो एंडिंग में चेंजेस में इधर से कमबैक होगा तो गलत हो जाएगा भाई. 100 थिंग्स के अगर तो
here in window, Asuna quick check out.
एक ही ग्रुप है भाई.
Going up. Shown to be called in. Plays wall sent. Do they check this position? Yes, they do. Know exactly where he's at. He tries to escape, tucking down below the stairs, but Mono will be able to find it. Brock cleans up Asuna. And Bang will just be found. He's got a million bullets and he's got a solid idea of where you're at. You just don't stand a chance.
30 seconds left.
Cryo split away from Vora. Just a stinger. They're not taking any chances. Run it back to lead the way. Cryo to try to cheat forward. And hello, NRG. They are all ready and waiting. The red carpet rolled out for him. Plan to be interrupted. Vora to find one. There's 4 bullets remaining, and it's Keiko on the draw. Absolute dominance on display. NRG quickly send us to a 4th map.
If you had any questions about that Haven,
भाई जर्सी अच्छी है. जर्सी और टी-शर्ट जो भी है, टी-शर्ट ही लग रहा है पूरा.
That was a royal flush for them. They just come through and are unbeatable. There was no way anybody was taking them down on that map today. Just, I mean, you think after the Thrifty, the eco win for 100 Thieves, you're like, oh, okay, I guess this is just going to be a fast 3-0, but nope. NRG just completely ran it back the other way.
Just destroyed. 100 Thieves still with an opportunity to potentially close this out. A 3-1, very possible. But you have to imagine what that pressure is going to be like if NRG come back and they tie up the score as they look to pull off a reverse sweep. It's a position that 100 Thieves has not been in. So we will see how they cope with it, whether they can rebound. For now, let's send things over to Degon.
Thank you very much, Achilleos and Paper Thin. And it was 11 dominant rounds in a row by the reigning world champions. NRG show up and put on a shellacking against 100 Thieves. It's 13-2, and the series is back on.
I mean, look, they're down 2-0. We say, NRG, where are you? You need a hero. Now's the time. With all tournament, we've been saying, look, every time it gets hard, that's when they step up the most. They did exactly that. They pushed the game to a map 4. They showed why they could lift a trophy in Paris last year. That tenacity hasn't disappeared. We're still alive. We still have a series.
Yep. You know what's crazy is NRG loves these lower bracket reverse sweep runs. They seem to do it so often. And so now we're in this situation where they've just absolutely slammed that round 3, that map 3. Going into the next map, they have the momentum. And this is what they feed off of to get a lot of those wins.
Especially after losing yet again. They win the pistol.
Yep.
They lose round 2 yet again. This keeps happening here at the end. Why does this keep happening? But at least this time, they had the answer.
Yeah, they had the answer, but I think 100 Thieves have just done a good job at prepping when it comes to those second rounds. They're very proactive with what they want to do, and a lot of the time they chase the kills, which NRG keeps giving to them. But I think after that round, NRG, they tightened it up.
Big time. We were all chatting, hey, who's your MVP candidate? Maybe we need to start circling some names for 100 Thieves. And Mata says, hold on a second. Put my name in the hat here.
Yeah, I mean, he stepped up massively. It's so hard when you're down in a best of 5 like this. To find that composure, to be able to bring it back, to be able to dig deep inside of yourself, deep inside your soul, to know, hey, I'm good enough. I can make this work. Mata puts the team on his back here at Haven. He runs this map. He takes the win for NRG, and it felt like nothing could stop him on this one.
It really felt like he took a lot of those matters into his own hands as well, not relying on anyone to set him up. He just went and pushed for majority of those kills. You can see he set himself up. The flashes through the cages, through the smokes, constantly playing with someone behind him, leading the charge. I think Mata, he really stepped up this game, not just in fragging power, but also playstyle to make sure NRG has the aggression on board.
He has been the one to pop off in those victories. As we see the story from yesterday to today on Haven, it is completely different.
These stats are crazy.
It's ludicrous. What are we looking at here? What a change up from the guy. I mean, this map, he was explosive. He looked like the best player in the server. Yesterday, on this exact same map, this exact same agent, he couldn't find anything. This goes to show you how much Valorant can be a mental game. He had this performance in him, but against BBL, they shut him down. Today, 100 Thieves couldn't do it, and he activated. He came alive. This is the difference maker. Big-time players make big-time plays, and he did exactly that.
Yeah, sometimes I wonder if it comes down to the prep that maybe NRG had getting into this game. But the way he was playing, it didn't look like he was prepping for anything or reading anything. He was just like, guys, I'm going to send it. And he did. And he got so many of those kills.
Yeah, we've talked a lot about the composure on the faces of the NRG players. We're like, wake up. And they're like, no, we're good. We got it. And a lot of that has to do with the experience of this roster. Again, the second oldest roster here at EWC. On the opposite side, 100 Thieves, they have themselves the 30 youngest roster here at EWC. And this was the question that I wanted to have answered. When 100 Thieves finally get counterpunched by the reigning world champions, how will they respond?
I mean, that's the biggest question for me. I said being up 2-0 is dangerous. The moment you get complacent is the moment your opponent gets back in the game, and that's kind of feel like It felt like that just happened to me, and that's what happens when you're a young squad. We saw it with BBL. You see it oftentimes when the squads aren't as experienced on the international stage, which is very true for 100 Thieves.
Yeah.
But NRG are on the other side of that. They've been there before. They've done exactly this before. They know how to win tough games. For 100 Thieves, you have to go back. You have to reset. You have to forget about the score. You have to forget about the match point and play the Valorant. Focus on the in-game stuff. Be inside that server. Be present.
I hope that they're able to find the same level of comms that we heard when it was, "You're the greatest player ever."
Yes.
And then you get 13-2, you'd need to still have that same level of focus. As we move on over to map number 4 on Ascent. So what are your thoughts here, Athena, as these two Americas squads are looking to finally beat each other and close it out and make a new chapter in their story?
Yeah, I think I'm definitely a little bit worried for 100 Thieves here. They did pick it, which means they're trying to do something in terms of the prep, in terms of the gameplay when it comes to playing against NRG. But the last time they played this
last map is
quite a while
bhai.
ago. They played it against RRQ in group stages, and they won it 13-10, so not too convincingly. Meanwhile, on the other hand, NRG, they just played this recently and slammed on it.
I think the biggest thing for me is NRG play exactly this composition that we've just seen with the chamber. Everybody's on exactly the same roles. It's perfect comfort from what we've just seen. Moving from Haven to Ascent for this squad should feel fluid. It should feel easy. It's 100 Thieves that are going to be a little bit more fiddly, and they're going to be feeling uncomfortable now as we move towards this map 4.
Yep, map number 3 going the way of NRG, but it is a 2-1. We'll go to map 4 after this.
Okay, Wingman, it's just me and you. If we can just win this round, we're EWC champions, and our names will be in the history books forever. I need you to step up right now, Wingman. It's all on you. You get that spike planted, and we have the upper hand. They surely can't have much to work with. Run, Wingman! Run!
क्या दिख रहा है?
Guess they did have a lot left to work with.
क्या था वो? इंटेल लीजन इंटेल कोर बोनस स्पॉन्सर में यूपीआई आईडी बोल रहा हूँ. मेल मैंने डिस्क्रिप्शन में दे दिया. आ जाओ भाई, थोड़ा सा पैसे वैसे की बातें करते हैं, थोड़ी सी पैसे वैसे की बातें. अगर लास्ट मैप गया तो 100 का जीजी हो गया. यस, यही चांस है उनका 100 को इधर जीतने का, नहीं तो फिर जीजी इज रिटर्न, क्योंकि पूरा प्रेशर आ जाएगा. जो फ्रीली खेल पा रहे थे वो पूरा वो ऐसा कंजेस्टेड खेलना पड़ेगा. ये तो कोच है ना एक्सेल जी का, मेरे को जितना याद है ये वही है शायद.
In 2024, when I first joined VCC, I wanted a hat, but I didn't know what. So then I looked in in the arena what I could get, and I saw a Thieves hat, and I'm a big League of Legends fan. So yeah, I was like, okay, that looks perfect. So I just got that, and I kind of stuck with it. At some point, I wanted to change it to a different hat every year, but I was like, I'm just gonna stick to the Thieves hat. So yeah, it's kind of just stuck.
One that I bring for every match is Doguinho. He's a little dog. He was a present from my wife. She was the first plushie that she gave to me, and she gave to me before I applied to Istanbul to play Champs on 2022 that I won. Since 2022, he's with me on all matches, and I like to have him there in the table because he's a present from my wife. So it just feels good to have him there.
Whenever you go to participate at any event, I think it would bring all of our soul to share the moment with the monkey, to share the team vibe with the audience, and of course it's part of our family.
My girlfriend made it handmade, so I think that's coolest. I like her.
And
I just went to your heart hurt. The only times I've forgotten it have been twice, and I lost both games. So from now on, I always make sure I have my Thieves hat, and also when I don't have it, my family message me, and they're like, "Why do Thieves hat? Oh, you need it so bad." So I kind of I do it for them and also for the good luck.
Yeah, it just gives me luck, and I'll just be more comfortable when it's with me. sometimes I'll just smell it. It just smells like my girlfriend, so it makes me more comfortable on the stage.
अभी exclamation तीन पर डालना क्योंकि मेरे वो नहीं किया.
Team has its own story, which can like introduce themselves to the new audience. So I think it's nice to have it.
Because it's like it's from my wife, I think mine is the coolest.
Same यही नाम है. इसमें भी बस मैंने एक ही क्लिप किया था जो मेरे को अच्छा लगा था उस मैच. बस यही चीज इतना सारी चीज दिखाने का था. वो बाकी का क्यों रिकॉर्ड हुआ पता हो. वो वर्ल्ड करके आया था बाय द वे. तो अच्छा क्या नाम है प्लीज Yo, thank you for following on me. ये अच्छा truly distracted ना? Okay. क्या करना है? TRU LY sorry LY T अच्छा D नहीं truly distracting. कुछ हाथ में 26 followers. How 3 years ago Big stacked भाई stacked it. शॉटगन निकाला. शूट भाई शॉट. God damn. First person views can satisfied. Be respectful to one another. Have a great time. छे रिस्पेक्ट नहीं मिलेगा. हाँ देखा मैं इधर 5 नहीं 3 साल पहले किया. अच्छा तुम्हारे चलो कलुष भाई क्या कर रहे हो?
Here 100 Thieves going into their map pick of Ascent. And map NRG is known to be very well played on. Their defensive side
actually
नहीं हर्ष ने लगाएगा सट्टा. हर्ष का सट्टा.
And now for both these teams just making sure they solidify.
हर्ष लगा. हर्ष भाई लगा दो यार फटाफट. 2K Valorant points दूंगा किसी भी. मुझे 2K Valorant points
The villain to the crowd from the play-ins to now the playoffs, and they round by round, map by map, continue to earn the respect of the fans and take it back from 100 Thieves as we get ourselves into Agent Select of map number 4 here on Ascent.
Yeah, for NRG, this is exactly the same composition that we saw in Haven. We've seen it from them on Ascent already this tournament. They love this kind of archetype. Taylor on the chamber, he's normally so strong on the defense, and we just saw the insane game Mada put up on that Phoenix. I want to see that aggression from him. I want to see him not stop, hold W, play like you're free without a care in the world, and that's when he's going to excel.
Yeah, same on the other side. 100 Thieves playing the comp they're so familiar with. Timotino on that jet, able to use that operator to the highest extent. I was actually surprised by NRG last game. Main reason being Ethan I feel like his Neon was really good fighting that A lobby.
Yes.
It felt like we saw a different side of Ethan on this duelist. And he actually performed. I think it's kind of crazy saying that when you're up against players like Timotino and Asuna. Kind of crazy. And now the comps staying the same. Both these teams have definitely done the homework on each other, though.
We also got to see a smiling Bankar from a marquee moment by Brock on the Odin. Pop it off there. And it's less about how that did for NRG and more about how 100 Thieves will respond, because we are now in the championship rounds. Only champions go all 5 maps. Will it be there or will it be ending here in 4? Let's send it on over to Paper Thin and Achilles.
It's time to find out if NRG still yet have more fight in them. 100 Thieves will be able to regain their composure, steady the ship, and close things out on map number 4. One of the things that you very much have to remember is that when we did crown Heretics the first winners here at EWC last year, they managed to do it in reverse weight fashion. NRG very much looking to do the same.
It feels very possible now. I mean, it just was so shaky. 400 Thieves. A little bit of a heal up there for Asuna. Took some shock damage in the beginning. Start there cleared by Ethan.
Bottom, out in the mid. It's going to be able to find one before getting taken down by Timotino. 2. Under the same circumstances, and now a 3v3.
Oh, the timing here for a curveball.
Swing coming in. There's the spot out for it. Trying to counter swing, get some value there, but instead eats quite a bit of damage.
Forces him back though. Let's see if there's going to be a matching rotation from NRG or if they're expecting a re-hit onto A. They would have loved to have gotten that curveball out of Asuna there, but he held on to it. Saving it. Try to see what they can do about Kiko.
30 seconds left.
Don't see the rendezvous play.
अरे मैं आ जाऊंगा Minecraft
Teleport's ready. Have it just now getting it back off cooldown. We'll use it to go for that quick little peek, quick exit, but they know exactly where he's at. But the time is going to be running low as he tries to delay them.
Spike down.
Finds another kill and look at the health. Just 92 between Cryo and Asuna as they try to get this pistol to go. Spot on the 1. Asuna going to be slotting forward. Trying to catch Scuba off guard, but as he swings, he dies. Cryo now has it all to do. All on his shoulders. Just holding from boats, but it should just be the 1-2 punch. The push to the corner, and Scuba gets out ahead of his teammate, but it doesn't really matter. Still is able to find that kill, a 3K for him, and another pistol in the hands of NRG.
Feels like it's starting to unravel. Nice early opener here for Timotino. Hopefully should be feeling like he's got a little bit in the tank there off of that. Just barely able to take down Kiko, but man, he's so sharp. The chamber just feels like a perfect fit for a player of his caliber, and Scuba continues to be an absolute nuisance in the pistol rounds. He's been really racking it up for NRG there. Continues to just thrive. Same kind of pistol buy we've been seeing from 100 Thieves. Now they did get an eco to go.
Twice.
On the other one, but a bandit for Timotino, and
yippee.
The music leaves me concerned.
Quick little tech pause. Yeah, we went 3 maps straight without having one, so.
True.
We'll pump the brakes here, but I'm being told that they're going straight back in just about, so winning on those final ready checks, and then should be able to resume.
Usually just kind of like a quick little earbud issue or something like that is often kind of what these are, and then they kind of unplug it, replug it back in, and you're usually good to go. It's okay. Let's see what we got. Marshall for Kiko, but he's on the other side of the map from this. It's Mata's Spectre, Scuba's Bulldog.
I mean, double dinks Ethan at range, but just outgunned the bandit, able to take him down. Very good damage to be found. Kiko is well tagged to 72.
And look at the awareness here from NRG. They know they're going to want to try to punish that.
Timotino unable to find a kill. Quick little back pedal though from Brock. Giving up that space. Trademark still to hold the front of the A site on that entry. Meanwhile, Mata able to intercept the enemy jet. Now a two-player advantage in the hands of NRG. Looking to find themselves yet another flawless. Just been racking them up across that last map and may just continue. Full blind going to be connecting onto Kiko, but still gets his vision back fast enough to take down the rest. So 3K for him, flawless for NRG. Back into a 2-0 start.
Yeah, I mean, it's all the little things that NRG does, especially when they're clicking like this, that makes this such a difficult team to beat.
Spike down.
It's the way that they, Ethan goes out, does some damage, gets a kill, takes some damage, so trades places with Brock, falls back to a little bit of safety, don't give anything up easily, and then Kiko had hit his trademark right around the corner there. 100 Thieves walk right into it. Good news here for Thieves. You will have Asana's ult. So you have the ability to maybe create some space. And he's hanging on to the spike right now, but Bang looking for that mid-aggression, looking for that push out. Scuba holding a paranoia in case anybody were to fall into their trap, but it's going to be a sidestep here from 100 Thieves, at least to start. To worry a bit about Cryo. He's looking for the lineup there with his cage. Does get where it needs to be. Lands right at the front door.
Yeah, but given the checks here, how many players they have in mid, I think NRG can be pretty decently comfortable that this lurk has not come through. Now smoke layered forward onto B main. Trying to slow this approach. Another one over towards Market as well. Dash in, looking for that switch. Mata looking for that kill, and he's going to be able to find it. Timotino dead. Asana snap back. The door slams shut in 100 Thieves' face. Plenty of damage going to be exchanged here on both sides. Ultimately, it is NRG getting the worst of it, but Kiko finds that. Brock storms back in, catches Bang, and NRG now look to convert this bonus once again. With little exit, but Ethan lying in wait will find them. 4 HP, no problem. 3-1-1, 3-0 for NRG.
Well, the alarm bell should be ringing right now. This is a lot of hesitation from 100 Thieves on this execute. They had a timing, but they couldn't really pull the trigger on it to get in there before NRG is flooding into the site to prevent them, and then an unchecked corner spells their demise. And oh boy, I mean, it's Ascent, sure it's Defender's side, but that is a brutal start after getting brutalized on Haven.
Alarm bells certainly have to be ringing now. Kiko made the just back away briefly. So I can just dip his feet into the flames. He'll back up to full.
Well, just fishing a little bit. Oh, there's some damage.
Ethan certainly needs to be careful. Any more straight shots, and that's going to be him eliminated, but Kiko's going to be able to find the wand. That outlaw coming through. Now Molly going to be layered in. Retrieval of the spike, certainly not allowed. At least not yet. As Amada's just going to keep going for it. Says, well, I remember where the spike was, and I'm pretty sure you want to grab that thing. So just hounds him down. Finds it through the smoke, hunts the last player, and it's yet another flawless for NRG. Starting to figure out how 100 Thieves have been finding success previously with those thrifties, and now they're starting to deny it.
Yeah, exactly. And again, it's a double down on a trap play in mid. Saw it earlier. You know, Thieves didn't walk into it. This time they do. And NRG is more than happy to welcome their victims. And the really concerning thing here is how much money you've given up, because NRG players have not been dying. It's been flawless into one death into flawless. So you're...
Scuba and Mata catch capped.
Yeah, you're at such a deficit. I mean, this round has to be it for 100 Thieves if they're going to have any shot in this map, it feels like. So a little bit of spam back and forth, but...
A little bit of a spot. Meanwhile, drone forward. Op now going to be confirmed in Brock. Finding himself on this forward line, just trying to spam through. Can't clean up the damage there, but Mana, curveball in, catches Cryo, run it back, immediately going to be invested. 100 Thieves heading for the hills, the peak, that opening shot, not to be found. Molly at his feet. Timatino takes the updraft out towards relative safety, but still eats quite a bit of damage.
They're just outplaying him at every twist and turn right now. Just great aggression. Knowing they could strike, and Cryo dealt with. Mata's holding the off angle in the corner.
Operator now down. That last curveball ready to go, try to stave them off right as the paranoia comes through, and it's going to be a smoke on top as well, but Mana just a hair off with that crosshair, so Vora just managed to find that elimination. Flash in and just waiting for his timing is Scuba. Swoops forward, finds the kill, looking for that final one, and I mean Brock. Oh, come on, man! The run and gun with the Odin is something diabolical. It's also something that 100 Thieves just cannot contend with.
Well, it's...
That was something
I mean, these two teams going back and forth on their various maps, but here it's starting to be a rout. And NRG, you feel like now 100 Thieves is on the ropes, and NRG is just pummeling them with blow after blow, and they just can't find a response. The fans in disbelief. I'm in disbelief after the way those first two maps went. Now it feels like we might as well have just started a different series. It's like we're in a completely different universe.
Yeah. The total shift that has taken place from map 2 into 3, and now continuing for NRG in 4. It's staggering, and it's going to be shocking for 100 Thieves to be so far out in front, so favored to try to close things. Playing a map 4 on a map that you haven't dropped at this entire tournament. It certainly felt like this one was going to be in the bag, but at the moment, it's just been struggle street. And it's a collective 5 kills between all players on 100 Thieves across 5 rounds.
I didn't go back to Haven. They were just bottoming out in the kill department too. Clear the recon for Cryo. There's no further aggression. It's all just a bit of a ruse. Do have the Blade Storm for Timatino, but look at where Kiko got to.
Comes the peak. Waiting for it, and he's dead.
That
Orb collected, those knives popped. They get absolutely nothing. Kiko, quick little readjustment, finds Asuna. Dodges the paranoia, even ducks into the corner. An elbow spot at the fast lane setup. Kiko ready for it. Push in, a greeting with the shorty. Another 3K for Kiko. Another flawless for NRG. And something's gotta give pretty damn soon if you're 100 Thieves.
I mean, they just look completely outdone and completely outsmarted right now. The way we were talking about the Thieves during the first 2 maps is now the way that we're going to be talking about NRG. The homework, the prep, insanely good. The way that Kiko able to shut down that danger of the Blade Storm from Timatino right off the rip. And it's just compounding into error after error. Disaster after disaster. We're gonna flash forward and Kiko aggressively pushes out. That smoke goes down and he's got, oh, actually it's Mata who's got Asuna. Missed the shot.
Just continues to have the worst of times. 0-7-0 at the moment on this Phoenix. Run it back obtained in depths. Silent push. Outside of A main, drone at the ready for Vora. Has to send this, has to get information, has to try to clear these players. Trademark's still there to try to slow them down on entry. Meanwhile, TP just over the top of Heaven. Kiko gonna go backpedaling and now has the confirmation.
Ah,
Oh, he's
bang,
able to
nice
find
one.
Scuba.
Spike planted.
Just catching a stray through that smoke.
So scary with that Odin coming through. Makes Hell so dangerous, but that's a great reveal. They don't
Great
get
reveal, but
anything.
not a bangable position.
Yeah.
Not able to get anything from there. Shock Dart gonna find a little bit. Sliding forward is Ethan trying to take the fight to them, trying to up the pace. But okay, 100 Thieves at long last will find themselves a round win. Keeping the lion's share of their weapons.
All right, we need to see them start streaking some rounds together themselves. If you're gonna feel like they have any hope in this, and I think stuff like this, you gotta start doing, spamming the smokes, getting a little bit more aggressive, trying to anticipate your opponent's movement. Because that's something NRG has been doing so well against you.
Nice!
A weight lifted off their shoulders. But how much more do they still have to shrug off? That's the real question. A little bit of Odin spam over at B main. Cryo this time get really safe.
Ooh. Thought he was going to commit for that one, but Timotino left to live another day. Cryo just wanted to show some presence, keep some interest drummed up on B. Swings in, finds the timing as Brock.
Nice roll.
I think he just wanted to clear out the camera. Neural theft now to go through as Asuna going in with that running back. Ethan going to be facing forward alongside Kiko and clean up that ult. And for now, 100 Thieves starting the scramble. Recollect back onto Cat. Kiko now taking down that tour de force. No longer in the equation, but Mata out in the mid. Catches Cryo on the flank. Ethan some spray and pray towards tree, but nothing to be found there. The plant can be committed to.
Got that Hunter's Fury, but it's going into Hell.
Not playing this one forward. As Scuba dings through the floor. Timotino able to find Ethan at the same time.
Enemy remaining.
Vora cleans up another. And now it's just Scuba to try to slot away, get himself out to safety. The save having to be committed to in another round, going to be given over to 100 Thieves. Asuna on the prowl, should be good for his first kill here, and will be able to get himself on the board as well.
They're starting to create some space for themselves. They're starting to keep their opponents a little bit off balance so that they're able to at least get on the site, get some plants, get some money in the bank. Cryo, a nice punish onto Brock there. So he was trying to clear some util. Does get taken down himself, but the site hold very, very nice. Everybody for 100 Thieves getting involved. Now we got to keep it going if you're 100 Thieves. You got to just don't take your foot off that gas pedal. Brock, shock dart early, does connect on a Timotino. Takes him down to 83.
Goes that up and over to Kiko.
I mean,
catching that glimpse, rescues him, finds that elimination, but Asuna pushing forward, takes down Ethan and Mata. Not able to find much value off the ult. They've kept them contained though, stopped them from scaling forward, as well as gotten that Hunter's Fury out.
This is already pretty nice for NRG. Total map control, confirmation of where the trip is for Cryo, so that's going to be Scuba trying to use that against his opponents. That theoretical safety net turn into a Venus flytrap there. And they're going to walk right into it. Oh boy.
The things are coming down. How many can Scuba get is the real question. Should be traded at some point. Looks like they're reading this decently well. It's only going to be the one. Sparing their blushes here. Our 100 Thieves.
30
set up, nothing going to be spotted. Mata volleying there at main. Gets the curveball through. Shuts down Cryo. 23 seconds remaining on the clock to push forward. And Mata holds the door. Nico from Heaven able to find the final. That's NRG already locking up a guaranteed lead at the half. 7-2. With a chance to really balloon this up once again.
Yeah, for sure. The money's pretty much going to be there the rest of the way, you feel like, for NRG. So it's going to be on 100 Thieves. Get some more rounds to go so they don't get put back down onto an eco. Well played by Scuba. Love the way that he used that trip against his opponents. Waited it out, got confirmation. That tees up Mata for the timing on the hot hands into the door hold. Brock just going for the timing spam. And that's got 100 Thieves standing outside of B main. They know how dangerous he is over in that space. He's such a menace. So difficult to deal with once he has that Odin available on the defender's side. Asuna, though, finds Mata over in short.
I wonder if that was off a jiggle peek or if that's just blind. I see the smoke now dissipating, so I think he just caught him.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Let's get back in the replay. By the way, that could very well be 100 Thieves saving grace in this round, but Brock is still going to be here with that Odin. Timatino to try to clear him. Throw ball through, tucks back. Looking for the wall bangs here, and Brock does get tagged by that. A very good shot. Puts him to 31. Paranoia is now going to be exchanged, the reposition, going to be spotted, knows that he's going to move over towards that generator side. Quick little short hop on that updraft, and Scuba, overwhelmed very quickly, is unable to find anything at all.
Spike planted.
Second shock dart, Johnny on the spot for lucky to be alive. Break that window. Brock will reposition, avoiding this trap.
Man, so close.
Well, he needed to get into a better position to actually be able to get the wall bang through, to get that pen through. Bang does get eliminated, but Timatino finds Brock. And without that fight going their way, this seems unlikely. Ethan, can he get it done? The time working against him. Taps the defuse, clears the cam. Now they know he's going to be committing to it, and Cryo has the timing. 100 Thieves have a third round win.
Still some fight. Still got a little bit in the tank. Looks a little bit labored at times, but starting to find their moments. Even though, yeah, Brock has the Odin, he's able to spam through the wall. Kind of was curious if Ethan was going to rip the overdrive there, but tried to just get it done with the guns. Almost did. A little bit scary there for a moment for 100 Thieves. They hold on.
There's a chance to make this a 5-7 half of themselves, which becomes very doable.
Incredible. If they can do that, then I really do believe.
Oh boy. Oh, the drone. Okay, he's just offset enough. Meanwhile, Asuna able to find Ethan in mid. It's over. Kiko now going to be spotted. They look to run him down. He makes his exit over to market, but Asuna so very fast to try to chase in, but he'll be denied. Clean headshot from Kiko, keeps himself alive in the fight. Now just repositioning, considering that peak, but we'll tuck back, rejoin in alongside Scuba. Trying to block them out on A.
The drone not going to give you anything here. Everybody hiding or wrapping the other direction. That being said, NRG pretty well has read what this looks like. No ultimate here for Bang to try to pick it up if this goes sideways. This just has to work. Bang's just going to be there for the lurks.
Off angle for Scuba. The recon going to be sent to Timatino, just slow creeping forward, now quickly taken down. It's 25 seconds. Do you have the time to actually go for this pivot? Bang does not have the ult. He's going to be scaling forward. Maybe trying to just continue to keep these players on this side of the map, but look at where Mata is, and look at where Bang is gone. 6 feet under, the door shut, 12 seconds remaining. 100 Thieves is getting completely corralled.
Spike down.
Cycled around the map. And NRG will pick up another on this defender side.
Just trying to get a little too tricky at the end of the round there, but I mean, it was not going to go great either way. That's just a great hard read. They just sense that B isn't going to be their pivot. You know, it looks like maybe 100 Thieves are going to have a chance here, get a couple kills on the Phoenix. But then you're just snapped right down. Lawson up to 6, him and Cryo trying to do something. It's been all NRG. They've got a couple ultimates.
Kyle's crunch and tap. 100 Fury is going to be called in. Ethan able to find the first. Looking for those tags, looking for that pulse, and we'll be able to connect on to one more. Orb grabbed by Mata, and now immediately run it back in play. Curveball going to be sent through. Finds the one. Timatino able to dash into the corner, keeps himself alive, but damage is suffered. And it's still 5 players strong. NRG want to make this another 9-3.
4.
It's in their favor.
It's unlikely you're going to get any ults here. Cryo, just the Guardian. I mean, Ethan, he's weak. They can clear him, there's a chance. Now it's not looking good.
Now that 8-4 off the table. Unless they can cleanly breach this position, but not to be. Scuba needs to find a free kick for the IGL. And it's another flawless round for NRG. Continue to rack these up. 6 rounds in the lead at the half.
It's a brilliant defender's side. So many reads that they had.
Absolutely insane here for NRG, continuing to string it together, but let's send things over to Ian and Lou.
It's getting heated. Are we going to go all the way? Time will tell. You join us back in the crowd. It is Valorant at the Esports World Cup Grand Final. We've got fans from all over the world. Does anybody speak English? Just me?
Y a-t-il des gens qui parlent anglais dans le public un petit peu peut-être ici?
Excusez-moi?
Yeah, I speak a little English, yeah.
Nice to meet you. How are you doing?
Nice to meet you, fine. It's very beautiful play. I love this. Thank you, Gentle Suit, for the crowd. And it's very, very fun. The game is very beautiful.
Your English is fantastic, by the way. Fantastic.
Yeah, he's doing great.
Not really.
He's doing great.
Thank you, Gentle Suit, for the crown. And I hope 100 win. I believe.
Very 100 Thieves fan. 100 Thieves fan, effectivement. Et moi, j'ai envie d'aller de l'autre côté. Ma très chère, qu'est-ce que vous faites ici? Est-ce que vous y connaissez un petit peu quelque chose à Valorant? Qu'est-ce qui vous amène?
Moi, ce qui m'amène, j'accompagne mon neveu. Moi, j'y connais absolument rien, donc je découvre vraiment l'univers des jeux vidéo.
Merci beaucoup. So I don't know anything about video games, but I'm here with my nephew because he made me discover esports, and I'm actually enjoying myself.
And I love your glasses, by the way. Okay, what's your name, sir?
My name is Adnan.
Nice to meet you. Who are you here to support?
I'm actually here for the fun. I don't have a favorite team, so yeah, I wish good luck for both teams.
Oh, you got to pick one, please.
Well, so far, I kind of want to go for NRG, so we're going to have more content to watch. So, that's for the content.
Well, seeing as we're in the crowd, Lou, let's just do a quick check. Who's taking this? 100 Thieves!
NRG!
Shout out to our cameraman. He's down here doing a magnificent job, and this crowd is amazing. Let's get back into it. Faites ton prix!
Back in we go. 9-3, 4 more rounds for NRG. Close out this 4th map and extend it all the way to 5. Split. As it should always be, as that final map. Well, they have been dominant these last 2.
You're at another must-win pistol here for 100 Thieves. Give yourself a good shout into this. It is Ascent, it is Defender's side, so a lot of times this can be where big swings happen, where all of a sudden neither team really has a grip on that attacker's half. It's a lot of classics here for 100 Thieves. A couple bandits in there too, but 2 classics, a ghost, kind of a bit of a scattered pistol buy. I mean, with how good Bang in particular has been with the classic, that should be the only gun he uses, it feels like sometimes. But shown clear. This is all fake. That's all it took to keep those players there.
Timatino, what can he find? Shoulder spot. The spray down going to be coming through. He takes 2 of them low, but can't take either of them down. 23 health between Ethan and Mon as they do remain standing. Door not to be shut. We'll just leave that one open. Smalley up and over the top. Could maybe find a kill, but no, they get deep enough into the site to try to avoid that damage. Asana making this noise, and it's a double lurk into B main. Pico able to find the one. Brock backpedaling. Can just re-wrap over to Market perhaps. The point is there to intercept him though.
कल जरा सर्दी और ठीक ये हो रहा था समझा मेरे को, but अभी ऐसे इतना.
It's just no health now. Cryo finding his form yet again. A third kill, and it's just Mata waiting for Brock to arrive. The Sheriff in hand, the push to his death, and Cryo holding alley. A 4K on that Cypher, 100 Thieves. Another round win, moving up to 4, exactly what they needed to see at the start of this half.
Yeah, really encouraging signs here for 100 Thieves. The fact that you lose a player early, he's able to do quite a bit of damage. You're able to counter this 2-man B main hold, and you're able to get the round win. Just whittle NRG down bit by bit and find a big, big pistol win, and Timotino knows it. He knows how important that was for them. They'd love to close this out in 4. The mountain in front of them, just starting to get at that first level. A lot more to go.
Goodbye. So fast on the draw. Well, Vora will get spotted out. There's not much they can do about it. A real way to try to collect the kill. Just the 4 classics in hand for NRG.
Going up.
Getting any value against this buy. Going to prove to be very difficult. Bang. Making a reposition, re-swinging. He's going to be able to collect 2 kills. Ethan Brock was going to be struck down. Kiko able to find the 1. Looking for that second. Will get the wall bang shot. Now it's just Mata. Anything that he can get to try to build up towards that run it back.
It's a good read by Vora, but Mata's going to try and wrap all the way around the world. Spike is...
Yeah, now going to be spotted out. Obviously, does need to die. We'll just go for the orb. Wants to get as much charge as he can. And unfortunately, you're playing Phoenix, so you can't really take this into your own hands. If you maul yourself, you're just going to stay alive.
30 seconds left.
That's true. No options other than to go and fight. And the cam even gets a spot on him to boot. They're just going to be patient around the spike. I think it's absolutely the right play. Don't give that extra gun over. Cryo goes for the outlaw. Should be round over. Indeed it is. Vora takes him down with the bulldog.
And buying a bit of time. Maybe just assessing what they want to do going into this anti-bonus.
True. Take a pseudo timeout there. Man. Nice reposition from Bang, or, well, fake of a reposition, I should say. There you go. Confidence builder, 400 Thieves. If they get this bonus.
They're right back into it. And suddenly NRG all the more at risk. Oh, Mata able to find 1. Timotino cannot escape. Just trying to tailwind out. It's caught back of the head.
Shock dart.
Shock dart in to market. Finds some damage on Vora.
Gonna take a pause here, NRG. Consider their options, but with all that layered Cypher util at the front of A, I expect that Thieves will lead a little bit heavier B, but actually split 2-2. Doesn't tell you much there. Kiko kind of absorbing that on purpose. And then the rest of the team start to make their way in. Try to get this hit to go. I mean, 100 Thieves has read this completely wrong. They've gone over to A and are hoping that somehow NRG will decide incorrectly.
Nice. Okay, shut down on the ult. Curveball out. Otana able to take some space towards Switch, but back over into the site. Watching try to shut down these entries, and he's going to be good for 1.
30 seconds left.
Kiko gets over towards backside though, and is able to shut him down.
पकड़ सकता है, अभी भी पकड़ सकता है, पकड़ सकता है, कीको को पकड़ सकता है। ये चीरा
He must have.
Either way, it's cheeky.
केस तो किया, हाँ।
Weapon's going to be recovered. He's going to have to try to pick them apart 1 by 1. First player found. Mata stacked up. An improv high-low. And they will deny the heroics from Cryo Cells. Round goes the way of NRG. Another step towards closing this out. Another step towards pushing this to split.
Personally, I'd like to see a little less gambling. It is the bonus, so okay. think with that Cypher utility where it was, I would have liked to have seen 100 Thieves been a little bit more proactive on the other half of the map. Use that Cypher util as sort of a delay tactic if you're going to be ending up playing for retake anyway, like you were on that B site. But that's okay. Still, they could string some more together here. Get a real map going. Kiko does have that tour de force, so that's in play. Big kill for Timatino.
Lotta eliminated nice and early. So tour de force shot not going to connect. He's able to get out scot-free. Gets himself into a decent position though. Just try to control this top mid spot.
Don't peek, off it,
Bottom of it, I should say, but either way, there you go. How much vision did he have?
I don't know. I was asking myself the same question.
I'm gonna have to see that one back. Regardless, spray and pray on the Odin. Timatino taking over this round. The classic, the jump click, the right click is there. The crowd erupting, begging for the ace. But once again, just like we had all the way back on Breeze, I don't think he's gonna be able to find it. Asana. Pole position to shut this one down. We'll just grab the orb, and if he can get the kill, he'll have his own ult online. But push out into the open. Scuba finds that kill. Breaks the line of sight, and Timatino playing this one out wisely. They know that they don't have the money at the moment to really try to chase for this, to put bodies on the line. So they will just allow for Scuba to survive. 100 Thieves still win this out. Once again, the gap brought down to 4.
Really good stuff there from Timatino. I mean, you've had these moments for 100 Thieves where their players start to hit these big multi-kill rounds that are difference makers. We saw this on the first 2 maps when it looked like maybe there was going to be some pressure. Maybe that NRG was going to be able to push back. You just saw him. Yeah, he jumped and saw him. Crazy, absolutely crazy. But like, if you could get Timatino fired up, if you could get these clutch plays, these big multi-kills to come through, that seemingly were in abundance for 100 Thieves during those first couple of maps, then you got to believe in the comeback. But NRG's coaching staff don't want to let that happen. They're going to sit down a little bit with the boys and see if they can steady this thing. It's gotten a little bit too out of control, and probably want to go over some execute ideas or some big picture ideas, how you can at least get a couple more rounds squeezed out. You just need 3 more.
Decent timing for them, but let's see what they're going to be able to put together for this next round. One elimination found for them. Hold on to quite a bit.
See what this looks like. See exactly the adjustments that NRG trying to make. Looks like safe early play, a little bit of mid counter play. Do from top mid. The blades used early here for Timatino.
Knows the Phoenix is there, but trying to punish for it.
We'll see.
Time will tell. Be one hell of a curse as well. Bring this series to its end, and Cryo finding one. Timatino quick peek out. Mata dead on the floor. 100 Thieves not done yet. Re-ramp that energy. Good spot in, keep able to find Asana there. Tree, but bang, holds down. A-Main. Another elimination found. The tripwire there in Kiko's face. The door gets shut.
But TP passed it. I don't know if they're aware of that. Bang, at least maybe.
But he's got to try to play alongside Kiko, I would suspect. But the trip getting cleared. He's going to slowly drift his way over to this position before. It seems like he is ready and waiting for it, but he just can't get that Odin to sing. Some damage found, but the kill not there. Neural Theft now going to be invested from Cryo. They get the reveal, and Timatino is here a hell of a lot faster and sooner than they might have anticipated. TP towards Alley. Buys some more time. Kiko, a minor amount of noise made at Pizza. The headshot found. The tail went forward. Some blind shots in. He's got the Phantom behind this as well, and Scuba is dead. Timotino finds him eventually. As 100 Thieves. 3 rounds to go to tie this up.
Now they look sharp. Now their decision-making looks really good. The aim is much more steady. Timotino feeling it. Last couple of rounds have been crazy. Cryo coming alive again. The hero from Sunset. They're able to spare some blushes from Haven. And Timotino just starting their roll. And we go, we continue. We're halfway up the mountain almost, it feels like. We're getting there.
Well, you guys know what happened in the pistol round, that's all. In case you forgot. At the half, it wasn't that long ago, but now 100 Thieves are running their way back into this. Quite some time has gone by.
Asuna's got his ult. Might get into Vora's Hunter's Fury for the next round, depending on how this goes.
Dark trying to clear close left, but Cryo and Vora just holding down M1, and they're tearing them apart! It was a matter of time before they got one of their own. 100 Thieves find the thrifty. Find the flawless, I should say. My brain's starting to break down.
Well, 100 Thieves' brains are starting to re-engage. They're getting back online. And this one's easy, sure. They just have a good read and have a good choke. You know, the crossfires there with the Phantoms and the Odin. But to me, this signals that Vora is really back into this match. All the players, the nerves are starting to wear out. They're getting that energy back. The crash we saw in Haven. Pieces are being picked up and put back together. It's looking maybe that the welding is going to be sturdier than before. We'll see, though.
Big reveal out. And Timotino finds the Colette! Oh, he was gone for about a map and a half, but boy, is he back!
He waited on that.
His Brock just kept giving him the angle. He wasn't making any connections.
Crazy.
So he's just able to linger. Lines them both up, and that is devastating.
Beyond his years with that play right there from Timotino. That is incredibly well done. Now you got to save. You're looking at a couple players with 200 credits. So you got to make the call here early.
30 seconds left.
100 Thieves can go hunting. I mean, these players with the Phantoms, I think absolutely should be starting to push the map. Just see if they feel the comfort to do so. I mean, you can use the op to maybe hold down mid. You know the spike is there. Just, are you going to get anything out of this?
10 seconds left.
What a flash.
For a ball out. Scuba able to find a good amount of damage, but now Molly here at his feet. Cryo. Oh, the timing is about to be devastating as Kiko has fallen, and Cryo collects them both. Nothing saved. NRG once again faltering. As 100 Thieves are 1 round away from tying this up.
Living up to their name there at the end of this round. The Thieves steal everything from NRG. And now they're the ones reeling. Now they're the ones on the back foot. Now they're the ones staring down the void of the end of their run at EWC 26. Is there going to be that second timeout? Indeed there is. NRG, maybe the last one. Have to figure something out. They've tried a couple different things, some big executes, trying to work the map a little bit, but some of that mid presence that Timotino has been able to establish either outside of Pizza or from short A has really been causing problems. Those opening kills, he's able to push some space at B main. He's doing a lot of different things on the map and doing them really well. Big difference maker. Cryo starting to come alive in some of these holds and some of his anchors. starting to play like that player we know he can be. So NRG again. Maybe trying to find answers that weren't in the playbook at all. So Bonkar, a phenomenal coach, gonna have to put some of his best out there that we've seen from him yet. Mata very close to his ult, one away. So that's something you're probably talking about here. Ethan has an overdrive. This is a very doable eco, pseudo eco. Kiko does have a rifle. They're being quiet, maybe worried about some kind of counterplay, some kind of trap from Under Thieves, but Under Thieves more into a default type. Gonna use this drone to try to tee up Timotino with that op again. This time NRG wise to it. This is that smoke to cut it off. It's a good counter, something that I'm sure was talked about during that timeout. We wait. They're gonna run the clock down, try to make 100 Thieves sweat. Good news is,
comes with risks.
Yeah, you're gonna have the weak side. The bad news is it's where all the Cypher util is.
Or maybe just in position, try to assist with that Hunter's Fury. And he will go ahead and let her rip. Allison at the same time able to scale forward. A couple pot shots in. And he will get snapped back. Mono with that stinger, able to find him, but now he's going to be spotted out, making his way over to Ali, and Cryo from the site will be able to find that kill. The ping reveal, Ethan dead. Cryo, hungry for more, as he feasts on NRG. He cannot find the ace, but he will find this round win. 10
seconds left.
Let's Kiko can do the unthinkable. The scale forward is there. Bang, strikes him down. Tie it 10-10.
Again, it's just like Cryo disappeared for a map and a half. Now he's back into his groove, back into his comfort.
30 seconds left.
And he is shutting NRG out again. This has been brilliance on display. This one right here, maybe the most important of them all. The 4K for the Cypher. How many times have we said that today? A couple. Oh man, Cryo gunning for that MVP maybe, and we are all tied up.
And this right here could be the most pivotal round, the one that determines whether NRG can close this out, or if 100 Thieves will take this series. An attempt to prove that curses do exist.
Look at the ults here for NRG. Gotta make these work here. Has to be this round. Money's not great either. Oh, Ethan.
Shots going through. Asuna tucked away. Timotino on the repeat, able to find Kiko. He finds Brock. Mata able to hold his own for one. Timotino lingering on that Molly, trying to find a little bit more value, but now is going to be corralled into a corner, completely surrounded and flushed out as Mata comes away with the goods. Down values falling low. Ethan desperately trying to stay tucked here as Shock Dart goes up and over. Can he strike? Can he catch him off guard? It's going to be Scuba finding the first, and now suddenly bang, the last one standing. NRG faithful here in the crowd, trying to spur them on to this win to regain the lead by one. And to try to clutch this out, has still that paranoia, clears the close corner. Descends into the boats, could just blind up both. Blinding. Goes through, but there's the curveball out in reply, and Scuba to hold his own. NRG, not finished yet, not willing to give the lead over to 100 Thieves.
The confidence here from NRG to just double down on this fight. It looks miserable. You shut down the run it back, you get two taken out with the op, but then they are just so pressured. They feel like they have to go for this, so they're sending players in through market, and they just have to keep pushing. And they're able to barely get through, and the rotation's just a little bit slow from 100 Thieves to get there. Timotino trying to stay alive as long as he could, but the walls just closed in too quick.
Timatino hearing this sprint, jumps the corner, look for a second, he's gonna have another clap. Finds a kill into Ethan, the Hunter series coming through in reply, but trying to hound down this Jet. Gonna prove to be difficult. The follow-up pulse, however, connects. He dodges out the third and final. Curveball forces him away. The scale forward, hasn't been able to continue. At least not yet. Mata now slotted in, Bang trying to watch that tree side. Swings in though to his death. Mata taking his head off. Gets it back into a 4v4.
Not ready yet.
Quick flanks coming.
Watch for.
Yeah.
Mata trying to keep them protected. Hasana, does he go for the curveball here? Could have them outdone, but he's just gonna dry swing into it. And Mata takes that every day of the week.
No way.
For now, you're just going one at a time! Your name is 100 Thieves, not single thief! You can throw more bodies at this problem, but they do it in sequence. They do it alone. NRG will get up to 12. As 100 Thieves may have just let this map slip out of their grasp.
Definitely feels like it.
Mata has a 4K, NRG has a map point.
That's one you're going to be kicking yourselves about. I'm very concerned about that because you can just hold that A site. You've taken so much space on the map. Just wait for NRG. You can outweight them here, but everybody just starts peeking in one at a time. Bang, then Asuna, then Vora, and you've given the round away. So certainly the timeout, the last one, you would think going to be called here by NBS. Calm them down, say, hey guys, we could have had that round. You just need to wait. NRG happy to pause for ages. They're one of the most patient teams out there.
Play together or die alone. Thieves unfortunately chose the latter. Now, need to run back these next 2 rounds to push this into overtime if they want to avoid this going over to split. The recovery that we've been seeing from them in this half, it's been incredible to watch, but rounds like that, it feels like you squander all of that good effort. You just serve it up so easily.
And this split is concerning, considering Thieves got blown out on it the one time we've seen it this event, although NRG hasn't even shown it. Clear, just looking for some util there. See if the Cypher cam is around. It's gonna be a tour de force.
Here.
Kiko looking for a player to make a play out of the smoke. Looking for some kind of trickery, some kind of trap, but instead it's just a drone that sees the Phoenix, and now you're gonna either hear the Neon. That's on purpose. But Cryo, so far making the right read to not let go of A. Reinforcing to give you the strong side here. Just got to avoid that tour de force. Just a matter of the timing now. As soon as those duelists get over there, and when do 100 Thieves players start to cheat? Because look at Timatino. He's taking a bunch of space with that op.
Full 5 into A main. 2-man firing squad, the drone. Go out over the top of smoke now onto that tree side. Paranoia going to be exchanged, but Bang caught. But Cryo, the spray and pray, able to find 2. The TP forward, Cryo in with another. He's looking for that 4th. The flash connecting onto Asuna, however, finding Scuba. And he might just be Mr. 4K of the tournament. Cryo, can he find it? The flash in and Asuna to take his second 100 Thieves.
Smooth, guys. Smooth.
Monster round to be found. There's one more to go for overtime.
This is exactly what you needed here. Get him a little more discipline. Don't overreact. Don't overstretch. Slowly but surely, take your advantages on the map. Gain a little bit of space. You can lean your strong side over here. Great recognition of that attempted fake sell with noise and cues. by NRG with their two duelists.
Okay.
And you're able to hold the line. Cryo up to 24. Here we go again.
Just looking for a timing shot. Drop down was there. Ping reveal on Asuna, and he's gonna get caught. Kiko able to have him. There's now 3 players up through mid, through market. And Cryo again, pressure on his shoulders to swing out. Bang, gonna be able to find one. Cryo gets another. Bora cleans up 2. And Scuba has to do it all.
आराम से जरूरी नहीं हुआ
But Peng landed an anti-climax, but get ready, because we have more 100 Thieves. They pushed this into overtime.
All right, finally, we get a close map between these two. Beautiful stuff from on top of the box. Like for a moment there with the 6-shot Scuba had on the Timatino that it was going to be maybe a little close. Both those players on Thieves that were still alive were pretty weak. Jaw-dropping. We've had tons of that here today. Look at Mata and Cryo topping the charts there. Kiko with 21, great stuff on the chamber, but now we see, is this just going to be whoever can get that attacker's round first? And it's 100 Thieves who get the first crack at it. Little spam. It doesn't dissuade anybody. If 100 Thieves just have the confidence to just go for the breakout here, they have a little bit of a window.
And NRG starting to reassess here. Jump peeks into mid. Nothing going to be spotted there. Zasana catching a glimpse there on Ethan, sets the volley. Put him down at 51. Timatino wanting to try to clear this held position. The curveball going to be sent through the full blind, connecting in Asuna. Profiting Scuba. Eliminated. Ethan gone. Mata.
Spike down.
Able to find one. The spike on the floor. The molly there at their feet. Down towards hell. But Asuna finds another as Kiko will fall. Curveball up and over the top. The Phoenix eliminated. It's just Brocklev standing. And not for long. 100
last one.
That's exactly what you needed. The confidence to just make a play. No hard read. You're just kind of guessing a little bit here. Let's see if we can find open space on A and punish it and give yourselves match point. Beautiful stuff from Asuna. What a moment. But they need one more.
Match point in their hands.
My God.
After a 3-9 half, 100 Thieves complete the run back, push it into overtime, and now hold this series, this tournament in their hands.
And think about this, Achilleos, they've had 2 timeouts during their attacker side at NRG. They didn't really amount to much. Maybe 1 round in there out of those that you can really attribute to it. So here, you've got to get it. You have to. But it is feeling very, very difficult. And I think for the side of 100 Thieves, you're probably just talking about little things that you can shore up. Same ideas, same thoughts that got you a lot of those rounds after your timeout. You were down by a couple. Just hold the line. Maybe go for something aggressive here again.
Silent creep back. Dodging that out, but Kiko still wise to it, suspicious about that smoke. That is a critical shutdown to be found as Timatino. Left on the floor, a 4v5. They want this tournament to end right here, right now.
Take a pause, split the map a little bit. Go for that 2-2. NRG thinking the same. Let's take a moment. Let's see if we can make them make a mistake. They've done it before. They've gotten a little bit antsy. And they've got that kill. So be the weaker of the two anyway. You know, if you got that Phoenix and that Jet there, it's unlikely the Cypher is going to be there. This is going to be the side of the map where there isn't going to be the Sentinel. We went for that trap play early. This could be your moment.
A 2-2 split, creating pressure on these players. Zasana.
Aag lagi Asuna ko.
Back for now with a molly. Still the blaze wall. Trying to play in. Top sport. He wasn't caught by the relay. And yes, he has been now. With that recon, he is going to be noted. But he's still holding his own. 2 kills found. Looking for more. He turns back. How has he found Skooma? He set the team up so incredibly well. As Brock has a Hunter's Fury, but he's trapped here at boats. The 2v2 to try to settle it all. Slow on the scaling. The check forward, bang, instantaneous. Finds the kill, and now it is all on Brock. Box in, contain, a spot to 1, but he ends up falling. Cryo gets it done. 100 Thieves
Let's go.
are your EWC Valorant winners here in 2027.
मैं एनर्जी को सपोर्ट कर रहा था भाई वो काँप रहा है वो काँप रहा है शायद जीत गए भाई कब से इन लोग जीते नहीं थे कब से इसी था कब से सीन था जीत गए भाई जीत गए क्रायर हो रहा है नहीं रहा माड़ा का बोलो भाई माड़ा ने कोशिश किया भाई अच्छा मेरे को लगा जर्सी का नाम जर्सी नंबर एनर्जी जो लिखा है
but they get it done. And what a moment here. Some of these players finally getting their time to shine on the international stage at NBS. Oh my God, he's done it again.
That he has. Well, now it's time to go over to the stage and celebrate our winners.
Gentlemen, incredible. We cannot lift this just yet because there's something we need to do. There is one more key to crush. Come with me, 100 Thieves. What an incredible victory. They came to Paris with a purpose and they shock the world in our grand final. Who wants to do it? Who wants to take the honor? Timotino steps up to crush the final key. Stand by, Timotino, not yet. Hold on, stop just 1 second. I need to know how the fans are feeling right now.
NRG, what do you want to tell the 100 Thieves boys before they smash the energy key?
He played a great game, but Brock, there are other guns than Odin!
Y'a d'autres hommes que l'Odin! Time for some key crushing here!
And take it away. This is it. 100 Thieves came, conquered, and crushed everyone standing in their way. NRG,
कैमरा एंगल सबसे बेकार है भाई सबसे बेकार
in Paris. Gentlemen, there's only one thing left to do. The trophy is there for the taking. Please put your key inside of it and raise it high in the air in front of this packed out crowd.
Mesdames et messieurs, NRG et 100 Thieves se sont battus, mais ce sont les 100 Thieves qui se sont imposés. Make some noise for your winners of EWC 2026 100 Thieves.
Gentlemen, raise the trophy. Your winners of Valorant at the Esports World Cup. 100 Thieves!
रायो ने क्या खेला है भाई क्या खेला है क्रेजी भाई क्रेजी पर आ गया ना अच्छा वो गिर गया
beautiful stuff here from 100 Thieves. Lou, let's begin.
Of course, Timotino, as you're breaking the trophy on stage, of course, first of all, congratulations, bravo to our bilingual king, because yes, Timotino parle français, et je vais lui poser ma question en français. Last time you mentioned Kylian Mbappé when we were on stage, and it seems like maybe you're starting a bit of a legacy here with that trophy. Est-ce que c'est ce que tu as envie de faire un petit peu peut-être dans le futur? Commencer à être une légende de Valorant comme Kylian Mbappé dans le football?
Je sais que je vais le devenir, il n'y a aucun... C'est sûr.
I know, I'm gonna become a legend. That is for 100% sure. Back to you, Ian.
Thank you, Lou. I'm standing by now with Asuna. Now, you've been a part of this organization for such a long time through the builds and the rebuilds. Why do you think everything clicked here in Paris?
We have an amazing coaching staff, amazing IGL, and we have just meshed really well. And it took us a while to get going, but I'm glad that we hit our peak right at the right time.
You deserve it. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Effectivement, congratulations again. Now I'm turning to you, Vora. I guess not many French people knew your name before that tournament, but I think you've been, proving kind of a point, proving yourself as an IGL. So what do you want to say? How does it feel, showing leading the boys to the victory?
Felt amazing. I'm glad that my team has so much confidence in me, my coaches, my boys, It's always a surreal experience to perform well and to call great games, I wouldn't be able to do this without their trust, and I'm so happy that we're here today for all these people to show that we're actually a good-ass team. So thank you, everybody.
You guys are indeed a very, very good team. On est très contents. Évidemment, je suis content d'avoir pu mener mes coéquipiers à la victoire, qui m'aient fait confiance. Sans leur confiance, sans leur talent, sans le staff, ça n'aurait évidemment pas été possible. Donc effectivement, ravi, et je veux continuer de le faire.
Bang, it's an incredible achievement. I was lucky enough to meet some of your family that came out to watch you. Your mum Tina's here, your Auntie Mary's here. It's got to be such a cool experience, not just to be in front of this awesome audience, but to have family watching along as well.
Yeah, it feels great, honestly, to have such a supportive family. I don't think a lot of people have that kind of luxury, so I feel just super grateful for it.
You want to give a shout out to your mum?
Yeah, love you, Mom.
Love that.
And last but not least, because we're not forgetting someone, trust me, but I wanted to ask the coach. The coaches, of course. You've been working with some young, fresh blood here, young players, yet you guys seemed so composed against a very, very experienced team. What made the difference today?
Today we had to win against our demons. We lost against NRG 4 times this year, and we made sure it doesn't fucking happen again. So, yeah, today was the fucking day.
Today was the day. Effectivement, on a toujours perdu contre NRG 4 fois d'affilée. Et aujourd'hui, il fallait que ça soit différent. Et ça l'a été. Donc on est trop fiers. Merci encore à vous. Un tonnerre d'applaudissements, s'il vous plaît, pour les coachs et les 100 Thieves.
Lou, the celebrations are just beginning. I need you to head over to the totem. We'll get to that in a moment. But Paris, who do you think is the MVP? Cryo, come here, man. You are our MVP of Valorant at the Esports World Cup. It's Cryo. Congratulations. Listen, I know that this is a long time coming for you as well. Such a tremendous achievement. But how proud are you of your individual performance here today?
It feels really good. I still feel like I didn't perform to my own expectations, but it's been so long that I haven't won a trophy yet, so I've had many doubts throughout my career, but just at the end of the day, just never stop believing in yourself and the people around you.
You're a very, very humble and modest man. You deserve that award, and congratulations once again.
Thank you so much.
Listen, guys, there's one thing that you all need to do. You need to make your way to the totem, and this is where you pick which 3 crushed keys will go into your key and into your trophy as you leave. Can you take this trophy, please, guys, and head off into the sunset and on your way to the totem to be finally crowned truly the winners. And I want everybody here in Paris, one more time, huge ovation. Faites du bruit, one more time, for your Valorant at the Esports World Cup winners, 100 Thieves!
There you have it. Potential achieved. World title won. Earned here at the Esports World Cup. 100 Thieves get the job done in a 3-1 fashion and a fantastic come-from-behind victory in this last map.
And it can't be more impressive than this. Just when you think the game is getting out of hand for them, they're down so big at the half. They make the comeback. They show that composure that we've been looking for, and they lift that trophy here today in Paris.
For 100 Thieves, this has been a long time coming. This team has played with honor. They've played with the power of friendship. And overall, they're so hard-working. And it's so nice to see, especially Asuna, who's been on this roster for so long, finally lift a trophy.
There's been proof all throughout today, but especially on that last map, on Ascent. Knowing that you have to start on the attack, that things are most likely going to be decided on that second half. How can he say that he did not deliver? There were at least 4 rounds that would have been impossible without him to lift that trophy here today. The only team that made it out as the first seed that actually continued in the tournament. They do so flawlessly, and now they only have to choose what names, what orgs they want on their trophy.
I am brother Cryo winning the Sony MVP, and they are standing by at the totem to choose their keys.
Key wall, yes, but where? Et c'est le moment que tout le monde attendait. Les 100 Thieves vont pouvoir choisir qui va faire partie de leur trophée. Who is gonna be the one choosing and picking? Should we get you, Vora? Congratulations once again. I know this feels amazing, so that's not what I'm gonna ask you. What I'm gonna ask you is, who do you want to be part of the base of your trophy and why? Which team should we go with first?
First, definitely NRG. They've been gatekeeping us from every international this year, and we finally got to finish our storyline at a grand final at an international. I think it's absolutely we need to get them in there first.
It's a very good storyline. I agree with you. So NRG sont la première équipe qui vont faire partie du socle de 100 Thieves sur Valorant. Ils les ont éliminés à chaque événement international. Does it feel a little bit like a revenge, you know, after all this time together?
Absolutely. I mean, like I said, gate kept from every international from them, and to beat them like this is just, I don't know, I still have no words for it. It's an amazing feeling.
You deserve it indeed. Next up, is there any suspense, or do you already have the team in mind?
Next up, I want Nongshim. I love all their players. I think they gave us probably the most exciting game we had this entire tournament. I love those guys, and I want to bring them home with me.
Out of respect, you're bringing them home with you?
Absolutely.
That's amazing. On va ramener du coup la clé de Nongshim Red Force dans le trophée de 100 Thieves. Par respect, j'adore ces gars, ils sont super respectueux. J'adore jouer contre eux, donc j'ai envie de les ramener avec moi à la maison. Sounds very epic, but not very much of a banter. You know, oh, you've got me for the last one, really?
Last up, I want G2. Being in a Ghana International before those guys, and they've been all of them for the last 2 years, and I want to take G2 home with me as a reminder.
So 2 American teams, no EMEA?
No, they're kind of bad.
I'm not taking it personally, of course. Deuxième et troisième clé, du coup, Nongshim Red Force, puis G2 Esports. Un petit peu plus dans le banter cette fois-ci. On les éteint.
Hey, China.
On a envie de les avoir dans le socle. But why is this? Why G2 once again? Can you explain it to the camera?
Once again, gate kept from every international by NRG and G2, and the first international I get to in Tier 1, I win it, and feels great. It just reminds me every day that, you know, we'll get them.
Feels kind of like a statement indeed. Ils nous ont empêchés de nous qualifier à des événements internationaux. NRG G2, vous ferez donc partie de notre trophée. And I think it's gonna soon be time for you to reach out to the totem hall to place also your trophy. But I want to have your last words about this entire experience in Paris. This trophy, EWC 2026, what are you bringing home apart from the trophy, of course?
Bringing a lot of confidence for my fans. bring a lot of, excitement for my family and my teammates. I mean, we're going to ride this all the way to champs for sure, and it's great. I mean, we did it for NA, and we're showing that America's on top.
America's on top, indeed, a full American finals. Mesdames et messieurs, je vais vous demander de faire du bruit pour Vora et pour les 100 Thieves, les gagnants de l'EWC VALORANT 2026. France loves you guys. It's been an honor to be with you.
Vadu.
VALORANT 2026.
France
loves you guys. It's been an honor to be with you, and I think that it's time for you to take this and go to the totem hall together with the plates.
Oh, group में
Absolutely, let's get it. Les 100 Thieves qui vont monter les marches du totem hall et inscrire leur nom dans la légende de l'EWC.
S26 Ultra, iPhone 17 वही मतलब देगा अच्छा स्टिकर लगा दिया क्या उधर स्टिकर है वो क्वालिटी अचानक में ड्रॉप हो गया बराबर
100 Thieves climb to the top of the totem here for the second time ever in Valorant at the Esports World Cup and immortalize their name as title winners in 2026.
This team has come across so many obstacles, so many roster iterations before they could finally fix it all. And now, no longer the fourth place curse, no longer the team that loses to NRG in a best of 3 or a best of 5. They've now cemented their place, and Americas as a region is proud of them.
So many rookies that we've seen in the past 2 years that have completely stolen our hearts. Timotino, Bora, MBS, I would say, not a rookie, of course, but him having to go into that tier 2, having to battle in Americas, picking up these players and actually making the rest of the world see that he can do it again, that he still has it, and that he will keep finding this talent to bring them to the top.
It doesn't get better than this. A young squad back
it's
again
your
at
trophy,
international,
guys. It's
and
your
they made it work
trophy.
once more.
And there it is, your winners, 100 Thieves of Valorant, as we recap the action in our STC Rewind.
क्या शोल्डर कर दिया क्या इन लोग ने कहाँ बना है रे सिस्टम GWQ और स्किल ट्राई क्या कर रहा है देखो स्नैक्स क्या कर रहा है
पार्टी अनदर बिग डब्ल्यू हमेशा की तरह वॉच पार्टी में कोई भी गेम हो एपेक्स किए एपेक्स में भी डब्ल्यू किए इधर आए इधर भी डब्ल्यू किए एंड अभी नेक्स्ट इज फ्री फायर गाइस 15 तारीख को फ्री फायर की वॉच पार्टी करूंगा अभी 15 तारीख को 2 दिन है तो अपन बीजीएमआई स्ट्रीम करेंगे आफ्टरनून में
मैं फ्री फायर की वॉच पार्टी नहीं करूंगा मैं बीजीएमआई का शायद सिम करने वाला हूँ बीजीएमआई या फिर पबजी
एनआरजी का ये यार समवन क्राइज इन एंड आफ्टरनून में एंड मेरा वैलोरेंट गेम प्ले अगर किसी को देखना है तो यू कैन फॉलो मी ऑन किक एंड बेचारा बंदा रो रहा था रे एनआरजी का ये यार समवन क्राइज इन आउट ऑफ हैप्पीनेस समवन क्राइज इन पेन यही है स्पोर्ट्स भाई एक रोता है हंसी के आंसू की वजह से एक रोता है दुख के आंसू की वजह से चलो दैट्स इट गाइस थैंक यू सो मच फॉर वाचिंग लव यू ऑल टेक केयर सी यू टुमारो and
is it possible
means a lot
for anyone
thank you so
30
much
plus
for
to
tuning into
join
my
and
watch
take
parties
part in Valo compete
बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया
अगर आपका गेम अच्छा हो तो क्यों नहीं भाई
स्ट्रीम के एंड होने के बाद कमेंट्स में फीडबैक देना और ज्वेल्स
भाई अगर आपका
जितने भी लोग देख रहे सब एक साथ ज्वेल्स भेज दो मैं आप सबसे मिलता हूं कल स्ट्रीम पे एंड लव यू ऑल गाइस थैंक यू सो मच थैंक यू सो मच means a lot genuinely means a lot guys thank you so much guys love you all bye bye take care
same to same chat same to same yeah guys that was all for Valorant ka watch party if you like this stream make sure you like this stream मैं तो सबसे पहले guys it was a great what was a journey over till like मैंने इतना नहीं किया मैंने 2 या 3 ही watch parties किए क्योंकि मेरे पास उतना ये था बीच में 5 दिन लाइफ में था तो मैं वैलोरेंट प्लस 2 मैचेस जीतन पाया जो थर्ड आए उन लोग का भी मैच नहीं देख पाया बट अभी आई गेस धीरे धीरे करके कल बराबर से मेरा डॉक्टर सब कुछ बराबर चला तो अपनी वॉच पार्टीज बीजीएमआई किसका मेरे को याद नहीं आ रहा है अच्छे से कर पाऊंगा ठीक है मिलते हैं कल के स्ट्रीम पे शायद से कल मैं गेम चालू करने वाला था तो होप आप वो सीरीज को ज्वाइन करें और bye bye see you take it to whatever you want my friends feel right